Okay. New year, new stream. Assuming that the stream actually shows up, which it is. And hopefully I'm not being drowned out by the music. But that is to be determined. Ooh. Okay. We do that. Go here. That there. We go here. Hello, hello. Hello, people. Happy New Year. Well, I imagine for most of you it's only about to be New Year. It's not quite yet, I presume. But it's a new year over here because, of course, it is. Time zones are evil. Welcome. How are you all? How are you all this day? 13 viewers already. What do you mean? I'm okay. That's good. That's a good start. So I presume, based on that response, that people can hear me all right. I'm all right. That's good. That's good. Yeah, new mic at long last. On the verge of the end. That sounds slightly daunting, but well, I hope it yeah, of the year. Yeah, that makes sense. Here's to your new beginning. New mic, yipper. Yes. We can hear you. Okay, good. Yeah, yeah, if the volume's like off at all, give me a shout. But yeah, no, we should be alright. I'm doing alright. How about you? You know what? So far, I'm doing alright. The day's hardly begun, but should be alright. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I did not put my playlist onto shuffle, and it doesn't seem to be going anywhere, actually. Let's try that again. Sure. Okay, right. So, another new route for the millionth time, but this time, we're going narrow gauge. I think this is the first time I've actually done a narrow gauge route in ages upon ages. Hello, Haunted Homes. Really enjoyed the latest video, by the way. Thank you. I'm really glad that people seem to resonate with it. I'm good, and you? I think I've already talked about how I'm doing. I think, pretty sure I've done that. I have a great memory. Yeah, so I've been quietly tinkering away on this route. It's been interesting. Narrow gauge routes are always so hard to get right, I feel, but I'm really happy with how it's coming along. I don't know. Oh boy, I love when that tree moves. I love it. Yeah, obviously, it's looking nice. Thank you. I live elsewhere. 9 hours away from the new year. Nice. Not long now. So obviously, this is very much based on like the actual Dolgoch. Unsurprising. Railway Series Skarloey route is based on the Talachun. Shocking, but yeah, it's been a little challenging, this one, but it's been fun to try wrap my head around it. Narrow gauge routes always feel so cozy. I don't know why. Well, I think that's such an important part of the narrow gauge vibe, you know? Needs to be cozy. Turn the music down a little bit on my end, actually. My headphone, I mean, these new headphones, they mess with the volume a little bit, so everything's a little scuffed, but wouldn't be a Demon of Nowhere thing if it wasn't a bit scuffed. How do you say Rheneas? I prefer the Railway Series pronunciation. I'm sure people will be very surprised to know that I do, in fact, also prefer the Railway Series pronunciation. Shocking, I know. Who would have guessed? I'll say the way that I've got this now, how I've had to set this all up, is the microphone is sat right on the middle of my touchpad, which means I have to kind of weave my hand around to actually like hit the arrow keys and everything while my right hand is on the mouse. It's not the most convenient, but it should sound better, which is the important thing, so we should be fine. Also, thank God the bot is actually giving us some new music instead of, well, not the bot, the stupid YouTube shuffle, instead of hearing the same 9 songs over and over. It's refreshing. Happy New Year from Scotland. Happy New Year to you. I was thinking about beginning the stream with like, I don't know, like some random version of Auld Lang Syne, but I kind of did forget to do that. That's fine. People just want to see trains anyway. Gotta get to the important stuff. This is a little too close. Yeah, move it as slowly as possible, I think. It's a good way of doing that. Oh man. Oh, whoa. Hello. I can never find the correct match for painting terrain over embankment spines, so I just spam shrubs everywhere in the hopes of covering it up. I mean, with the CL ones, at least, it's quite easy to find a matching one. Like, it's always like, I think it's usually always like 6 or something. Like the CL textures are just very nice to work with. We like seeing the choo-choo of locomotives. Apparently so. You know what I like seeing? The search filter. There we go. Should help. Okay, wow. Stream has just started and already we're getting the Apollo Justice credits music. Alright. I figured out how to fix a lot of the faulty assets I use in trains, so now I actually have things there instead of nothing. That's good. Yeah, no, trains is a bit evil. They were very sinister for making it so the thumbnails, the lack of thumbnails made everything faulty. It was an interesting move on their part. Search filter is nice too. Good for cataloging. Absolutely, it's a lifesaver. Whoa. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have renamed the stream a little because I don't actually know how much work I'm specifically going to be doing on this route, because honestly it's not actually even that far off from being done, but it's alright. God. I hate doing the spline work on this route because this route is just spline hell. again, like, this is the first time I've done anything narrow gauge in forever, and oh my god, I forgot how the scale just makes everything so, like, so much closer together. It's like half the size of standard gauge, so everything is just splines everywhere. It's so painful. Yeah, no, I just need to figure out how to fix face assets, because, oh boy, there's a lot of models I want to use but can't, because I can't fix the face assets. I presume that's probably a matter of them not having the respective texture files that Trains needs to reference to. There is an app, not an app, there is an application, rather, let's be fancy and use the full thing, called PEV Soft Texture TXT that you might need to look into. Basically, if your face packs do not have those texture, like text files, then you need to generate them. I don't know if that actually helps. I think there's a few videos on it out there in the world, but I'm sure they probably do a better job at wording it than I do. So I'm assuming they're missing? Yep, that would make sense. I rewatched a few Railway of Nowhere episodes yesterday. I hope you enjoyed them. God. Oh god, that's the other thing, isn't it? Railway of Nowhere anniversary will be coming up. Good lord. Oh, that's terrifying. Is the gradient being evil again? Yep, awesome. God. Okay, going down. "2008 will be my years." Will it now? Hello, Andrew. Is it just me, or does the lighting look a bit different? Yes, because I did realize, hey, nothing's stopping me from turning the shadows up. So everything does look a bit different now, and now all the trees actually have shadows. We'll see if it stays this way. I don't know whether it'll affect, like, you know, my frame rate super badly, because now that I do everything on these dioramas, in theory I don't need to worry too much about lag, or at least not as much as I used to, but we'll see. For now it'll stay. What's it like being in the future? Congratulations, Andrew, you're the first person who's said that to me. You get a gold star. It's alright, it's raining. Oh, I popped the mic. Maybe that should tell you how I'm doing. Hello. How old is Railway of Nowhere turning? God, I think it's... God, is it 5 years? Because I started it during COVID, didn't I? Like the first year of COVID? Or did I? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, no, I think I did. I think it's 5 years, which is a little scary. I am? That's shocking. I know! I'm surprised it took even this long. I thought it would be one of the first things people would say to me. You ever wonder why lots of the later hit era characters had red wheels? I mean, there was Rosie, there was Stanley. Oh, Hank had them as well, didn't he? And I guess they just liked them. They thought it was funny, maybe. Are you planning to make Skyway Railway related stories if you haven't already? I would like to, but there's currently nothing on the table. the thing is with Skarloey stories is they have such a different atmosphere, and because they're so closely tied to the Talachlin, it makes writing about them a bit difficult, because you want to, like, you know, you want to preserve the spirit of them, which does kind of make them a bit difficult, but we'll see. I'd like to at some point. Do you have any thoughts on Lemmy's audio stories? I do. One day I randomly decided that I hated G-trees and started editing all my roots to have the st_ones. You're brave for that. I could never. It snowed a lot for me yesterday, and I sprained my ankle the day before I went off on Christmas break. My God, I'm sorry. I hope you're doing all right. Very unfortunate. Isn't that the way? Right when the new year comes around, right when Christmas comes around, people get into all sorts of tragedies. Ooh. Yes. You don't always have to stick to the Talachlin. There are plenty of other railways you can take inspiration from. You're right, but also I think it's less just you know, like copy and, well, not really copy and paste, but like, you know, less about just like, oh, here's a Talachlin, here's a thing that happened on the Talachlin, I'm making a Thomas story about it. I think it's more just about the atmosphere, because like, well, Wilbert didn't always use things from the Talachlin, like story ideas, but there's just a certain way about them, you know? All the stories are still very much influenced by the Talachlin. Sup, demon. Hello. How was Christmas of Nowhere? It was alright. It was quiet. I played a game called Disney's Party with a friend. That was interesting. It's quite good, actually. Well, it wasn't. It was a pretty bad game, honestly. Probably not the best way. Well, it kind of was the best way to spend Christmas. I don't know. Okay, you know what? No, we're taking a detour real quick. Hang on. I feel like the Culdee Fell would be the hardest overall to do stories with in Thomas the Tank Engine. The Culdee Fell hardly has anything to write about. A little. What was Audrey even thinking? I mean, he was probably thinking, I wonder what's for dinner. Probably. Okay, Disney's Party. I'm gonna subject people to this, okay? Hang on. How long did we go before I got distracted? 17 minutes, that's not too bad. I can walk almost fine. Just a bit of pain every now and then, and I can't wear my shoes for too long because my ankle will start hurting more. Good grief. Here's to your recovery. Okay, so... What? Oh my god, why? Hi there, Kara. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. There's stuff there. Yeah. No, I will admit, I have kind of come around a little bit to the Culdee Fell in recent times. Still not the hugest fan, but yeah. No, there's interesting stuff. Oh my god, it really doesn't want me to show this image. Okay, fine. I'll take a goddamn screenshot of it. Okay. I really need people to see this and understand this and appreciate this, alright? I don't even know what that source is, but that's fine. Go here. Actually, no, hang on. No. No? Okay. Sorry, Oh, what are all those doing here? Okay. Okay. Right, so. Can make that a bit bigger. Okay. So, here's the cast for Disney's party, right? Okay. So. Okay, well, okay, there's quite a lot of stuff in chat. I'll read that in a moment, I promise. I just really need people to understand this. Okay, so here's Donald, right? Here's Donald. We all know Donald. Here's Daisy, the duck. Yep. Yep. Okay. Next we have Mickey. Yep. Yep. You might even be able to guess who the next character is. Minnie. Yep. Yep, makes sense. Right? Right? We're all following along, right? Okay. Next we have Goofy. Yep, okay. Does anyone want to guess who the next character is? Anyone want to take a guess? Anyone want to know? Anyone want to take a shot? Okay, the dog? No, not quite. Okay, I'll take a few more guesses. Okay, Pluto. Yep. Pluto. Yeah, there's a few Plutos. Okay, we have a few Pluto truthers. Yep. Okay. Dilly. Pete. Okay. Interesting. Pluto. We have another Pluto. Okay. Are we Goofy's nephew? Shadow the Hedgehog. Goofy's son. Okay. You ready? That's what we want to know. That is Billy. That is Billy. He is. Yeah, the scarecrow guy. That's the thing. No, he's not. He's not a scarecrow. He's like a ghost robot, I think. It's like the intro of the game is really interesting, right? Because Scrooge McDuck is like the toad, like the host of the party, and he comes up and greets the other characters like, "Oh, hello everyone! You're here for the party, are you? Okay, that's great. Let's just go have fun." And then he looks over at Billy, and he's like, "Oh, hello, Billy, my old friend. Are you joining too?" And then Mickey's like, "Wow, I didn't know you were friends with him, Scrooge McDuck." And Scrooge is like, "Oh yeah, well no one can see him because you can only see him in like the dark or something." And everyone just acts like Billy was always there, and like actually no, that's not true. Mickey says like, "Oh yeah, we only just met Billy," and it's so weird. Makes no sense. This is like how Fergus was introduced, if you think about it. Oh my god. Billy is superior. Also, hello, Hazel. What is Disney's law? There is no Disney law, not in this case anyway, because Billy is a character made specifically for that game. I don't know why they didn't just use an actual Disney character. You would think that they would love to do that. No, Fergus clears. No. I think we've gone through this song and dance a few times, Andrew. I'm sorry. I just can't agree with the Fergus love. I hate Fergus. See, Joey understands. Okay, right. I'll try catch up with chat now. Sorry. How does Emily arrive on Sodor in Sudrian Rails? I've always wondered that. So in Sudrian Rails / Sodor's Golden Flowers. This is an idea from, I believe, a person named Matt Packer on Twitter. I'm fairly sure their username was. Let me check, see if I've got that right or terribly wrong. I can't quite remember. I can't remember their username. Something along those lines. I'm sorry. basically, she was being kept as spares for preservation for Great Northern Number 1, and then around the time when they sold Gordon to the NWR, they threw in Emily as well as like an apology for the whole kerfuffle involving Henry, and of course Emily wanted to do some real work again, so she now gets to work alongside everyone else. Joey, I hope your pillow is warm. God damn! Banning you for that one. Mickey Mouse looks so weird in that game. His eyes are so close together. Exactly! Like, he's so creepy. He's so weird to see in motion. He's so scary. Like, oh god. The main thing I remember from the game was the characters never shut up, right? Like, they just play voice lines constantly. It's a very, like, GameCube game, you know? And the one, my friend was playing as Goofy, and Goofy just would not shut up. So every 3 seconds we'd have to hear him go, "Oh, thanks everybody!" And it drove us insane, or at least drove me insane. Worth it? I don't take Fergus slander slightly. Well, you're in the wrong place, bucko. Are you building Dolgoch Station? No, this is Rheneas, but obviously it takes a lot of Dolgoch inspiration. Quite happy with it so far. Favorite narrow gauge engine, Skarloey or Millie? Wait, so in your AU, Emily arrives alongside Gordon, so she's one of the 4 railway engines. Yeah, yeah, my idea is that originally she was stationed at, sorry, I just really need to listen to that music for a moment there. She was stationed at Tidmouth originally, and then, well, while the others were at Vickerstown, though she would still pop over and visit Vickerstown every now and again. And then, yeah, she then moved to, when Edward got his branch line, Emily went to the branch line too, so fun. I like Emily, fun fact. I also like being able to see chat. Yeah, there we go. Fergus reminds me of that Linus kid from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I don't know my Shark Boy and Lava Girl, unfortunately. She was the green engine at Edward's day out? Yes. Was she rude to Edward? God no, they're besties. They're living a great life, I don't know. Wasn't Emily going to be a major player in the Johnson saga? Yes. And that is sort of reflected in Sodor's Golden Flowers. My idea is that Johnson is also besties with Emily. They're doing good. They're doing good. This is how you cure mental illness, Emily. Was Linus the kid who ruined the dream journal? Probably. Is this the Skarloey Railway? Yes, indeed. There is a random trivia fact that Fergus has a chronic cough. This was mentioned on the official website and on some US DVDs in the character gallery. I need to see a fan video where Fergus, every time Fergus tries to speak, he just starts like hacking up the worst cough in the world. Like, he never can actually finish a sentence. Need to see that. Come on, guys. You gotta be accurate. Fergus would not do that. Fergus would not do someone that dirty on purpose if they didn't deserve it. You sure? Sure. If my memory serves, then yes. Okay. Great. So does Johnson come back to the NWR at any point, or do they stay on the other railway? So what? Sudbury and Rails, I'm leaving it in the air. You draw whatever conclusion you want, but in Sodor's Golden Flowers, Johnson stays on Sodor, and they're doing okay. On an island like Sodor, where where accents are so prominent, you need someone who just buckles down and gets to work. Like Fergus, you can't blame them for being passionate about their work. See, I get that. But also, we have other characters who do that in a much more interesting way. I don't know. I just think out of the Series 7 new characters, I would take anyone over Fergus. I did a Jigsaw bit like that coughing one once. He was called Sigsaw. Took my throat out for the rest of the evening. Holy shit. Oh, I do not like that image. That's brilliant. Sodor and Rails in the Air, or whatever Season 5 episode was called. No, thank you. Emily buckles down and does actual work. Exactly, thank you, Ross. Exactly. Also, hello. Yeah, like Emily does it. Like Emily does it perfectly. And ironically enough, so does Duck, kind of. Like, I don't know, there's just other characters who kind of fill the niche in a much more interesting way, I feel. A much more, like, complex way. Perfectly. I remember in the sprite folder, Johnson was given the number 16, so they could potentially be on Sodor, we just have to wait. Yeah, keep in mind, the sprite folder is of Sodor's Golden Flowers, which is my sort of spin-off AU to Sodor and Rails, where Reggae doesn't exist. So, Johnson wearing the number 16 on those sprites is representative of that, as opposed to Sodor and Rails. Just keep that in mind. I assume Luke doesn't exist in your universe. Not true. Luke very much exists, and they would be over here at the Rheneas Slate Quarry. Look at it, isn't it great? Aren't I such a good route maker? Speaking of being a great route maker, I'm not doing much route making right now. In the voice of lunch, right? Reggae does not exist. I'm not very good at doing a Luke Ryan. Luke is gender fluid and also goes by Lottie. Yes, I like to think that after meeting Millie, Luke had a funny gender awakening. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Luke had a funny... imagine if Fergus got more episodes and the narrator constantly has to make coughing noises whenever he speaks. This would be ideal, I think. I told myself before the stream started one of the main things I would do was work on this section and expanding the track out a bit to give myself a bit more room to work with. I very clearly didn't do that, so yeah, in theory the viaduct should be around here, but I'm not gonna bother with that for now. All you have done for the past 5 minutes is place grass in random locations. That right there is peat root building. Not true. Not true. You can kind of see the grass from over there. If I were to do like the shot from that one Sir Handel Christopher Aldrich story that no one cares about, the grass is actually visible there, so it was worth it. It was worth it. So I'm assuming Ulfstead Castle exists in your AU as well. Yes. Not to the same extent. I think it's more that the railway passes through the castle a bit, as opposed to it being mostly within the castle. The line sort of works the narrow gauge line kind of works its way up. But Millie herself sheds at Ulfstead Castle like she does in the show, whereas the other engines in the Earl's collection just have their own little shed down by the Railway Museum. The viaduct that can carry a boulder ton of weight. Well, not on the books, thank God. Guys, we love Good. AKA NWR87546. Sure. I think Sodor is the most gender-inclusive place on Earth. Just look at Thomas, Rosie, and Rusty. Precisely. Okay, to be fair to the person who called me out on my route-making tendencies, I do not need to be working on that. So... Oh, hello. Probably put you somewhere. Oh. Kara, you need to make female 87546 faces, do I? I have a model to go with them. I don't need to make anything. In Sodor's Golden Flowers, does Pug still die? No. Pug did not die. He is owned by the Northwestern, but he does not. He is always loaned to other heritage railways. He does not necessarily live on Sodor. Sodor is the most gender-inclusive place. Just look at Boulder. God forbid non-binary people destroy a quarry or something. I don't know. It's Boulder, my beloved. Clearly, Rusty and the Boulder is the most gender-inclusive episode of all. God, it's been a while since I've listened to this album. Eight, 7, 5, 4, 6 still in the railway of nowhere. In Sodor's Golden Flowers, 87546 was just scrapped. Everything is fine. The whole point of Sodor's Golden Flowers is that it is not. It doesn't have all the edgy stuff from Sudrian Rails. Sorry for the random question, but why did Trampy give a Sans voice for Bertie? This is one of the worst sentences I've ever read in my life. What do you mean? Is this something he's done? Where is he? I need to have some choice words with him. I know it's a bit of a stretch saying any deep voice sounds like Sans, but I can't unhear his voice. When's Trampy gonna dub Undertale? That's what I need to know. I would pay good money to see the Undertale musical, but with Trampy singing instead. Trampy did not give us Sans voice. It's Mr. Frog. Oh man, can we get a Mr. Frog musical sung by Trampy then? Them, did you die? Pug, sadly yes, but I lived. Sorry, it sounded like Sans. You're good. You're good. I thought that was funny. I have no reference for this, so I'm happily adopting the idea. In my headcanon, Trampy gave him a Sans voice. Brainrot is real to me. But I just care about dirty objects now. Screw Trampy doing Undertale. Act away. We need dirty objects. James, why are you red? Dirty objects. Yes. Yes, you're right. Dirty objects. That is in fact the third story of Toby the Tram Engine. Oh, no. I should be moving this more over here, and I should be sinking these trees a little bit more into the ground, because I think this patch over here kind of needs to die out a little bit. Bertie's theme, but the horn is replaced by Sans's laugh. That'd be good. I like that thought, Ray. Can I ask why a story more centered on Thomas was the finale of Toby's book? Because he's a stupid old tram. The tram did not deserve a happy Christmas. Only true Demon of Nowhere fans will understand Sick Diesel. No one can truly understand Sick Diesel. I'm sorry. If Bertie was Sans, the race just wouldn't happen. That is true. That's a good point. We'd just win instantly. Hospital. two separate hospitals. That's good. That's good. See, there are some people here. Oh, sorry, I bopped the mic. There are some people here who do truly understand Sick Diesel, at least. Ooh, did those bushes float? No, it should be alright. Okay, free hospitals. Excellent. A Scarf at Percy is barely about Henry, yet it is in Henry the Green Engine. Yeah, but it's funny. It's funny that that's how it is, I don't know. Does Sick Diesel understand? Sick Diesel, absolute. Well, he understands that he needs a hospital, if that helps. Can I throw back to that one time every engine of the Railway of Nowhere casually decided to try ramming a big pile of snow and derailed? No, it was genius stuff. I don't know why it didn't work. Do I want to understand Sick Diesel? He probably wishes you did. Yeah, it's coming along alright, actually. There we go. I remember when Audrey dropped a very naughty word in the first draft of Henry's book. I think everyone remembers when he uses a slur in it, yes. It is very unfortunate, very much of the time. Does Sick Diesel have an autoimmune disease? You'll have to ask him. I don't understand you, Sick Diesel. Nobody does! I liked that story, The Jury. That was definitely a jury. I suffer dreadfully and no one cares! Yes. New mic for Christmas. Anything else you got for presents? I got 2 train calendars, as I always do. I got new headphones. I got new headphones, but then I also got AirPods, which between you and me, I didn't really want. Unfortunately, I really didn't. But oh well. It's the thought that counts. I have no other way of saying this. I also got, you know how that one Australian brand recently put out like those like clothes, like the pajamas of like Railway Series illustrations. Yeah, I got a pair of boxes that were that, which is brilliant. Good stuff, Mattel. Right choice. Mods, Sick Diesel react to them. I liked when Rosie juried all over the place. Good lord. Should we stop questioning on how Dieseltown was railway legal? Yes, you should. Oh, that's a nice tree. If I've not used you anywhere, you feel quite nice. Sure. We'll find a place for that. Rocking in the Railway Series Gordon boxes and heard. Dear lord. I have a second edition 1952 Henry the Green Engine I bought on eBay for £8. Suddenly a piece of Thomas history, to say the least. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I also own a copy of the book with the the original text. It's very haunting. My parents, I think it was it my last birthday? Maybe it was the birthday before. My parents got me a lot of Thomas, like Railway Series books that they found on the New Zealand equivalent of eBay. And I shifted through them and was like, oh, these are really nice. These are like very like early editions back when they were still doing like the silhouette covers, and I was really happy about that. And then I saw a yellow one, and then I pulled it out, and then I saw it was Henry the Green Engine, and I looked at my parents and I was like, what have you done? And I flicked through the pages, and there it was. That was the most terrifying feeling. That isn't going to be enough, Henry. You broke Rule 55. Yeah, let's not do the say the racial slur jokes, please. Thomas was. What if Thomas was green and his name was Gromos? That'd be good. I don't want to understand Cirque Diesel. Okay, then you don't have to. There you go. Solution. You're missing out. Good evening. Good evening, Eastern Region Productions. I like that part on Sudrian Exploit 8 when Edward pulled a Freddy Fazbear on Bill and Ben. What's a Freddy Fazbear? What does that entail? Can we get Scott Corfin in chat to tell me? We probably shouldn't. God, this album is really good. Good stuff. Cirque Diesel is mid. You're mid. Cracking toast, Grommus. It's good. Where is that? Those are some delicious looking trees. What flavors are they? Mint, probably. They are by, I believe their username on the download station is BFF11? Let me check for you. No, BBF11 on the download station. Good stuff. Did you watch the latest Sodor's Finest video? Oh fuck, did he release another one? Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear. Ew, I hate mint. God damn, the turnaround. To Oliver Sodor's Finest tomorrow. Okay. I'll be sure to sleep in on that one. It's on Oliver, it's peak. Oh no. Oh, Oliver, no. You gotta write a thread now, sorry, don't worry, I'll get on it. I'll fucking get on it. It's gonna be interesting. I wonder what direction I'll have to take it. He does not call Oliver a Chad for what it is worth. Well, thank God for that. We need the talking to Oliver thread. Yeah, I love Oliver. I'd be happy to do that. I wouldn't be surprised if I were to do it. It'll probably turn into a tangent about Isabel and Dulcie, because I really love Isabel and Dulcie, and I might be one of the like 3 people who care about them particularly much. But yeah, no, they're great. I will do something, I think, probably. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It is so all over. +2 Ray. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I think the most insulting thing he said is that Isabel isn't interesting. Oh, Tug! Oh, me when I get you. I think that's especially cruel, because I'm willing to say Isabel probably is one of the most interesting coach characters in the books, which isn't saying much because they don't do anything anyway, but I don't know, I feel like she's a pretty novel idea. Isabel is fun and I'm tired of pretending she isn't. I can't believe people think that she isn't. Oh my god. How many engines from Deltarune were turned into Sodor engines? Yeah, that was very much like an early Sudrian Rails thing. It's not really canon to my current AU anymore, but I think I had Frisk, Kara, Chris, Susie, and Ralse. I think that was it. I think I had ideas for others, but yeah. Doug's grandfather sadly passed away a while ago. That is unfortunate. Weren't we talking about Undertale Deltarune characters as Sodor engines on a stream when your headphones were just dying? Probably, yes. I think they've come up a few times. I'm shocked that people remember them, to be honest. I presume most people found them on the spreadsheet. I think I started writing. I did ones about Frisk and Kara. I remember the stories I wrote about them, but I think I only ever started writing stories about Chris. I never finished their volume. Also, I think characterizing all of his crew would be a great idea, like they left everything. Yeah, no, that's fair. That is fair. I don't really have too much thoughts on the crews myself, but I respect the vision. I remember them because I badly modeled a lot of them. I mean, I appreciated that. That was goodness me, that was a while ago. I'm still very grateful you did that. You've come very far since then. October, good stuff. The Kara and Frisk sprites were cool, I remember. I'm glad you think so. I think those were like, for a long time, those were like the sprites that I put the most effort into, I think, because I had to like make Muff's CGI sprites of them look a bit more fitting with the Railway Series ones, so I had to figure out how on earth to do that. For once I did more than just palette swapping the engines, so... I decided to name one of the Summer Circular Tour... oh god. How long did we survive? 52 minutes. 52 minutes before I had to search up pronunciation. Sharabang. Sharabang? 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 Sharabang, I guess. Sharabang. Sharabang's Kara for the funny. That's good. It's a good idea. I do respect that. Hello, Char. Hello, Manga. It's good to see you. Cello hat, good stuff. I find it funny how Dulcie has a single fan-made story and it's about some drunk ghost rummaging for a cab, and Isabel has nothing at all. That is unfortunate. I will take this opportunity to plug my own story where it's not really fully about them, but I would like to think that they are a little bit involved. At the very least, Dulcie has a fair bit of relevance. Have you considered getting back to this writing? Not biased, totally, definitely. You're fine. I do see your sprite work in the Server of Nowhere stuff. It's good. I enjoy it. Currently, I don't really know. I don't really know what I would want to do with the sprites. I don't really have much ambition for them, but I don't know. Like that, there's always a chance. I don't know. I've been getting more sucked into like trying to make locations than making representations of characters, which is unfortunate because this definitely takes a lot longer. Muff is a lifesaver. Was the one with Hank Hill? Yes, it was the one with Hank Hill. Alright, I'll plug it. Screw it. Here is a link to Mow 'Em Down. A story I wrote a while back that I am still very happy with. Oh, stream, don't lag. Thank you. That's fair. Trains is cool. I do think sprite making is an underrated medium. Absolutely, yeah. I think the Berry Truck did something with Isabel. Yeah, no, he did. He did a story between Isabel and Dulcie. That was really fun. It was great stuff. That's my favorite fic of yours. To be frank, to be frank, I think that's what it is. Not to be fair, but yeah, I'm grateful you think so. That is absolutely one of my favorites. I love how it came out. Thank you. I had a lot of fun. Love Sprite, it's my favorite lemonade. Interesting. So anyone have any New Year's resolutions? To keep being really useful? Yes, this way, lads. I think generally to be TBF is to be fair. Okay, good. Just checking. I always get it mixed up. I'm well. There were like there's at least a few like abbreviations that I just didn't know for so long. I don't think I ever bothered to figure out what if I recall correctly was for the longest time. So I always just wondered, what does that mean, instead of, you know, Googling it. I'm smart. If Sodor was a real place, which part of the island would you move to? Knowing me, Farquhar. Yeah. Sure. I've not saved. I should have done that. Mattel to celebrate the 80th anniversary in a more appropriate way, unlike some moments from the 75th I can mention that left a disgusting taste in our mouths. I see your vision, but I also think New Year's resolutions are meant to be for yourself as opposed to for corporations, so you might want to rework that one. Be really useful, make money, and meet my wife. Excellent. Those are good ones. My New Year's resolution is to not get sick. I've already failed. No. Hope you get better soon. Oh no. TPF and I become Frank the Arsdale engine. A horrible fate. I was the same with Ion. My apologies for mispronouncing that. I think, see, that one's a little different because if to my understanding, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that one is, you know, African American vernacular. Is that how you even pronounce vernacular? I think that's right. So that one, you know, one of those words that people have claimed for themselves. It's quite unfortunate. I don't know. Modern slang, so much of it is just stolen. It's unfortunate. My mum used to think lol meant love a lot. Oh no. I'd move to Sudbury. The city I'm close to has that sort of vibe I feel Sudbury would have. That's a good shout actually. Sudbury would be fun. My resolution is to attempt to start work on my own series. Fair enough. Best of luck. I must fetch Rocky to be really useful. Yeah, sure. Titmouth for me. I'd move to Titmouth. That's an interesting choice for law reasons. My New Year's resolution is to finally finish my Roblox game that has been under development for like a year. Also to sleep. Sleep is a good one. I don't think Mattel is going to do anything for the big 80th. They cancelled All Engines Go already. Well, I think... worth noting, I think it's less that they've cancelled All Engines Go and more that it's just not continuing. But I mean, hey, on the bright side, I'm sure people have seen the new motorized Thomas. That's fun, isn't it? Maybe not stole, just had an influence on, especially with the prevalence of rap, R&B and hip-hop now since the 90s. I mean, yeah. I don't know, admittedly. I shouldn't necessarily comment on, African Americans' behalf. But yeah, I've seen some people take issue with it. You know, not my language, you know. I'm pretty sure that not continuing and cancelled are the same thing. I mean, well, no, cancelling is like stopping something that's in development. Not continuing is not letting something reach development, you know? Because they've seemingly never had plans for a Series 5, so... oh, that's fair. I'm not saying it's incorrect. That was always just how I took that situation. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I've seen a few perspectives on the matter. It's important to be considerate of others, you know. If we're talking TV series, Tory Rec Tunnel, having a house near the tunnel at Tory Rec. I'm admittedly not sure when Tory Rec had a tunnel in the show, but you know what, go for it. I'd move to either Kildane or Crovan's Gate. They seem fun to live in, considering the electric engines and Ironworks twins, and the Crovan's Gate for the Scarlet fleet. Good choices, good choices. So is the franchise just going to be kept alive by fans? I mean, that could work. I mean, isn't that how it's always been? Even when we had like a show that fans were interested in, there's always going to be people who want to make fan fiction, you know? The Kindly Cottage is at Hackenbeck Tunnel. Yes. That is right. My New Year's resolution is to hit that yoinky sploinky. Godspeed. Hope that goes well. I honestly love any characterization of Nia that isn't straight up racist and adds more to an admittedly basic backstory. Yeah, I need to write a Nia story. I've had ideas for one. I posted about it on Blue Sky. I would love to sit down and actually make it into a full story at some point. Yeah, Nia's great. Love Nia. Isn't... Oh, right, yeah. Well, it's worth for me, since my hometown is a junction station. That's a good call. If the Kindly Cottage is at Hackenbeck Tunnel, that means the Meanly Cottage is at Tory Rec Tunnel. It's good. Hang on. It's time, folks. It's time for a drink. There we are. Assuming there we are. Yeah, we're back. Fans have basically held up the shows for years so we can do it again. I mean, we've never stopped. It's like, I think it. Please note. Don't let fan works be like a substitution for official stuff. Like, I get it. No, not everyone's interested in All Engines Go, and we're about to lose All Engines Go anyway. But I think you're not going to enjoy fan works quite as much if you try looking at it in the same lens as, like, you know, the official series, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe it makes sense. Also, how's the new headset? It sounds good so far. Yeah, the microphone isn't actually attached to the headset, so yeah, we're living the dream. We're doing good. We're doing good. Like, no more cutting out, at least for now. The mic seems to be a little bit funny while on Discord calls. Sometimes it just decides to cut myself off while I'm mid-sentence. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's funny seeing you not immediately throw threats to your headset unlike previous streams. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. My New Year's resolution is to get rid of Toby. How? And get Sir Diesel mental help. Well, I mean, he'll appreciate the mental help, but I think it's more that he needs a hospital as opposed to a therapist, you know? That might be a noise suppression thing. Maybe? I've turned off noise suppression, but for some reason it's still doing it. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to tweak around with it a bit more. Not medical help, though. He must stay sick. Absolutely. He's not Sick Diesel otherwise. Me and Sick Diesel are one and the same. That's not what you want to hear. I'd want to live closer to the middle of Sodor, so I'm a similar distance to most things. Living at Tidmouth and travelling to Vickerstown would be pretty long. I mean, it would, but that's why you have the express, you know? Also, I feel like you probably wouldn't need to go to Vickerstown too much. Well, maybe that's not fair if you're going to the mainland. I'd choose Tidmouth because I'd never really get to see or hear many steam engines. You'd probably regret that after you move to Tidmouth. You'd probably hear too many. I hope you feel better soon, October. What inside joke have I missed with Sick Diesel? Oh, do you not know? What is this new law? No, this isn't new, my friend. Alright. Alright, chat, it's time for your Subway Surfers. Where is he? There he is. Jingling keys. To be fair, living in Tidmouth perished the thought, and travelling to Vickerstown would only be like a few hours. Yeah, all things considered, from one side of the island to like the other in that amount of time, it's pretty good. I don't know. Get that old Toby to the smelters and use his parts to build a new hospital. I mean, yeah, no, see, he did like, see, this is a good idea. The stupid old Toby could do some good for the world, but he just never does. Oh, that guy. Dryo would be a nice place to live because you could go work for AW Drying. I mean, I suppose if you're interested. See, I feel like the thing with AW Dry is if you want to work there, you don't necessarily have to even be in Dryo. You could be at Tidmouth. They do stuff in Tidmouth. Sir Diesel is in Egyptian hieroglyphics. That's how old we're talking. He's been around since the dawn of time. And God said, let there be Sir Diesel! Forgot about the express. I also like the idea of living in Knapford, mainly just to sit at the station and train spot. I know the town isn't great, but I'm from an area like it, so I'm accustomed to it. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily that Knapford is bad, per se. It's just a very railway-oriented town. Like, basically everyone who lives there works for the railway. I feel like, you know, if you like trains, if you want to go work for the NWR or something, you'd probably quite like it there. The Asdale Railway would be great to see the miniature boys. It'd be alright, wouldn't it? Here's an interesting question relating to locations. For some locations we haven't seen properly, like Peel, Godred, or Sudbury, what do you vision when you think of those places? Okay, well, see, I can be very smug for a moment and, do that. Forgot that was the no input screen. Yeah, I'll... I still use 19. Is Audrey's Trainsition in Sudden Rails? I wish. Are we talking about Railway Series Knapford or TV Series Knapford? Yeah, I was thinking Railway Series. I think anywhere along the Scarlowy or Little Western would be nice to live in, not just for the trains, but also nice scenery in general. Yeah, no, Little Western would be great. Kirk Ronan would also be fun, yeah. I don't know who this character is, but they are friend. This is Nina from Girls Bad Cry, flipping me off for asking a question. I'm crying now. Shit, I didn't think about that. Oh no. Yeah, you'll get. Hang on, real quick. I do need to go quickly do something, so I'll put up my little sign that you can barely see. I will return in just a moment. Assuming I can find my. Yeah, okay. I will return in a moment. Wow, the music stopped right as I wanted to leave. That could have been really unfortunate. I'll be back in a second. Boop. I was meant to appear back on screen. Oh, look, there's really cool music. Good time to. What do you mean you're all playing Uno? Are you guys kidding me? Holy hell. Okay. Right. But yeah, as I was saying, Nina from Girls Band Cry. Love her. Very, very angry. Very good. So. Yeah, in reference to the question, this is my Suddery. It's quite chaotic. I have tweaked it quite a bit since the last time I showed it on stream, but I'm really happy with how I've managed to make it work. So, this is the Railway Series bit from Edward and the Cabbages or whatever. Then it transitions into the town hall stuff, which I still need to very much work on, but it's getting there. And then over here, this is based on one of the famous engines illustrations with James arriving from with the like seaside special, which is just discount Tidmouth pretty much. But yeah, I've not got anything for Beal Godred, but this is how I envision Suddery. It's a big sort of place. Can take a fair bit. I don't know, Edward's branch line is an interesting one, because it has some really busy places, but it's also still a branch line. Yeah. Is this lower Suddery after a glow up? No, this one's just Suddery. My god, you all really were just playing Uno. That was kind of impressive. There's a... Oh my god, it's not... Oh, wait, also, who are the two engines in the corner today? We've got Luke and Millie from the Switch today. Why does Gordon go to Brendam Docks? It's not even on the main line. Because Brendam was the place to be. Let's go there. There we are, we're back. Kind of gives me that Tidmouth Town vibes. One of my favorite CGI locations, even if it doesn't make any sense. Well, yeah, it is very much it is very much meant to be the town hall, but at Sudbury. It's one of my favorite sets too. Honestly, I really like it. It's having the railway right next to a very important town building and literally running right through the center of a town, like through a park-esque area. It's such a thing that you would only see on Sodor, and that's why I love it. It's so funny. I really like it. I only watched the Switch once, and I watched it in Latvian. I'm gonna have to... Okay, that's like the third pronunciation I've had to Google. Let's see. Latvian. There we are. If I just looked at the words, I could probably figure out how to say them. And Sick Diesel too. Good point. Perfect stream idea. Uno with chat. I can't even remember the last time I played Uno. I don't know if I've ever played Uno. I'm gonna be honest. There's so many games out. There are just so many things out there that like people have just accepted as like a part of life that I just do not have any experience with. Luke in the silhouette looks like a Quarry Hunslet. He shouldn't be. You never played Uno before? Apparently not. I don't think so. I don't remember it. I remember when my friends were playing it at a birthday party once or something, and I just sat in the corner brooding. Do you even really see these trees from over there? I mean, you don't really have to, but... Oh, yeah, you kind of do. Yeah, no, that's good. Sick Diesel created Uno, how dare you. I don't think Sick Diesel could ever be responsible for that. Sick Uno. Diesel! Play Thomas and Friends Uno then? If it counts, I played the Thomas and Friends Hero of the Rails Nintendo DS game that was like mostly card games. That works, right? I have played I played many a run round of Uno. Draws 16s all round. Okay, I definitely haven't played Uno because I don't know what that means. I don't really know why I'm doing that. It's not really got a place here. Diesel needs his... Okay, another pronunciation I have to Google. Google now, whenever I type in a word in Google now, the first thing that comes up is the pronunciation. Like, autofill will say pronunciation. That's really funny.
Tylenol.
Tylenol, okay. Diesel needs his Tylenol. I still don't know what it is, but at least I can say it now. Ignore run, I just can't write today clearly. Okay, that makes sense. Playing poker with Thomas and Friends collector's cards. We must help Hero at cards! I think that's the sort of register he says it in the trailer. What are we listening to? Everything. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, I've not actually shown people the Yoshi on this route thus far. There we go. We must, Hero! Watching A Better View for Gordon at midnight for funnies. The question mark there. Are you asking me if I'm doing that? No, that's not really my thing. If I were to do it, I would probably. If I were to do something important to note, it's already New Year's here. Like it's about to turn 12 p.m. on the 1st of January. If I fell asleep. We didn't bother staying up for New Year's, but if I were to stay up for New Year's and I were to do a timing thing, I would probably time it so it was like the Fat Controller going diesel at 12 o'clock on the dot. Friend, absolutely. Does Great Waterton exist in Sudrian Rails? No. If it's a TV series exclusive location that is a bit too contradictory, then chances are it won't exist. If I haven't said that a TV series location exists, chances are it probably doesn't exist in my AUs. I might do a Rheneas station building at some point. A lot of the TR's buildings have plans, which I have in my horde, so I could do that. Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, the one I've got right now is not perfect. It doesn't help that our people models are a bit tall for it, but yeah, it does the job. It gets the point across. Hold up, it's almost 12 p.m. here. Fellow Southern Hemisphere residenter, New Zealand, yes. It's about right, yeah. What's contradictory about it? You mean Great Waterton? Well, it's just lost town that everyone forgot. Or new branch signs specifically for it, all that sort of thing. I like doing TV series locations. I think I've actually done more TV series inspired routes than railway series ones, which is funny. But there are just some places that I feel they just don't quite work, do they? Everyone on Sodor is just taller than average. That would be incredibly funny, actually. It's a good idea. Everyone on Sodor is just 5'9", as you do. 10 a.m. moment. Ah, yes, true. I'm back. I got some soup to heal this sick dieselness. That's good. Hope you enjoy your soup. Wouldn't the rails be pulled up by the time Thomas found it? Not necessarily. Them just leaving the rails where they were. Oh, bocce. Them just leaving the rails where they were is pretty in character, honestly. That's not a very... That's a thing that just happens, but I don't know, I just don't see a place for Great Waterton in my mostly railway series based Sodor. I need soup. You should get soup. I quite like Child's PS2 style human models. Very stylistic and unique. Yeah, no, they did a good job on them. Big fan. If I ever included Great Waterton in my personal headcanon, I'd have based off the Beamish Museum. It have be an empty area that's kind of converted into a historical town. Interesting. I've not heard of that, but that's definitely one way of dealing with it. Me and Sick Diesel are in the boxing ring next Thursday. Fucking coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb. How could you even treat Sick Diesel? Medicine won't work on him, he's metal. That's the thing, you don't treat Sick Diesel. That's how they get you. Were the mountain engines ever supposed to be in CGI? I know it was just a learning second thing, but why include them? Probably because lore, and also because probably because the Thomas Wiki came in clutch or something, I don't know. I think that they said that they wanted to bring them back, but budget, as always. CGI Caulifel would have been something to behold. Thanks. Yes. Good, Andrew. Crying bomb versus hydrogen baby. I'm pretty sure I nearly said that. Great Waterton could just be a mining town that got shut down when the mining company closed. No, probably not. Not in my mind anyway. I would. Company towns, for that reason, are not good. I don't think they have a place on my total. I want to do more of them, but I'm still trying to develop the style. And you're getting there. You're getting there. Like the ones in your Twin Engines post were really good. Super fun. They wouldn't adapt the rear faces, that's for sure. Who knows? They might have. Would have cost a lot of money to make them all. Well, I mean, yeah. I think it's more the sets would probably be like incredibly hellish, I don't know. Cause like they're such a different like landscape. It's not like doing like the Arsdale sets where like they're unique, but you still kind of can reuse like the aesthetic a bit. Caulifel is very much like its own thing, especially in contrast to CGI Sodor. Every single one of those figures in the Twin Engines dump was a newly made asset. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, no, they came out great. They really fit. Hellish is the word because Devil's back. True. True. If you open your mind, mining towns can have a place on Sodor. Well, shit, you got me, I guess. Caulifel and CGI, but all the mountains are just Farquhar Quarry. Rock faces copy and pasted all over. God. No. They already didn't quite look right. I can imagine with those new assets it's a pain to insert. I wonder if they could be made posable like the figures in the jury. That's a good question. Who knows? Hi, I got a question about Thomas earlier, but I presume that's meant to be. I also have one about Percy. Sure, go ahead. Also, I live your videos. I presume that's meant to say love. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Appreciate it a lot. Also, I should say I appreciate people stopping by for the stream. I know I haven't actually made that much progress on the route, even though I told myself, yeah, this would be a good one to stream because it's nearly done. I've not actually done all that much, but I appreciate people stopping by. Especially on New Year's. Like, I thought the whole thing about me streaming was barely anyone would show up today, because I imagine people would be, you know, celebrating. But nah, there's been a surprising amount of you. Oh, and also, if you open your mind, you stop it. If you open your mind, if you stop paying too much attention to the show, you'll be amazed from the different variety of fan content that's out there. Listen, if they couldn't do the Scarlowy sets in 3D, then I'm pretty sure Devil's Back wouldn't be manageable. Yeah, I mean, you never know if they put in the time. They had the time, rather. So which version of the E2 do you like for Thomas? Normal E2 or short baby E2? You would probably... You would... What would be a good way of describing this? You would sooner see me... You would sooner see me... You would sooner see me do like, This could be interesting. You would sooner see me turn into like a Kirby YouTuber than see me say that I like the baby E2. I do. I very much do not like the baby E2. You can't just squash an E2 and call it a day. Like, you gotta do a bit more than that if you wanna just like short Thomas. If you wanna do like a short Thomas, just make him his own weird little thing. I don't know. Do you have any plans for mountain engines? Nope, none. What do you think that Audrey would have known what Super Mario? I presume that's meant to say what Super Mario is. I'm sure. I mean, considering that his son Christopher Audrey was the creator of video games, I'm sure he would have known at some point. Yeah, what Super Mario is. Anyone else here thinks the All Engines Go hate was kind of exaggerated? Like, looking back years later, was it really worth it? See, I feel like there is a lot to critique All Engines Go for as someone who's actually watched it. I think, I will say, admittedly, I do see a lot of like things that All Engines Go fans share, and I have to look at that and be like, yeah, I just can't agree. But I think it's less about whether or not the quote-unquote hate was deserved and more about the way it was delivered, you know? Andrew, my end goal is to make figures that are animated like the old less like 3D ones. Oh yeah, you talked about that. Like the guards leaning out the back of the fans and Aaron's Topham with the head turning back and forth and such. Yeah, God, good stuff. That would be a wonderful sight. If you can make Thomas any other engine besides an E2, a J50, any of the bacon answers, apparently, what engine would you have him be? See, in my mind, Thomas will always just be like an E2 in name, but, well, not even really an E2 in name, but like, he's just Thomas, you know? He's just Thomas. I don't really think of Thomas as like an E2. I don't think of him as like a particular engine. He's just like, he's Thomas shaped, and that's good enough for me. I don't think he needs to be like a particular basis. I don't know if I'm describing this well. You probably get it. Where'd you get the Donald model in the thumbnail? That was kindly made by Andrew in chat even. Wow. J50 Thomas mentioned. I love the J50's favorite engine. They are not very Thomas shaped. Yeah, just not him. Just not him. Well, I never! I kind of like how Edward is a K2, but rebuilt to be the Edward we will know and love. Exactly. Well, like, so many of the engines fall under that category. It's great. It's not worth getting too caught up in basis stuff. My ideal Thomas is based on a laundry hamper. Sure. Why not? Come on, I'm clicking on this texture, alright? No, I want that one. Yeah, you. Get over here. There you are. There we go. How would you rank engines 1 to 12? Oh god, I mean, I really like them all. It's a really mean question. I feel like Thomas and Edward would be at the top, followed by like... God, I don't know. They're so hard to rank. I don't know. I love them all too much. Too much. Way too much. Just know that Emily would not be at the bottom. That is the most important thing. They're all number one, but not literally because number one is Thomas. True. Yeah, number one. Hey, sorry, I wasn't trying to be mean. No, I meant that jokingly. Don't worry. I meant it was more mean. I meant rather it was like a hard question. Wasn't mean. You're more than alright. Sick Diesel is number 1, obviously. In my headcanon, the Diesel that returns in Series 3 is actually a different Diesel, while the original devious Diesel was really sent away. I get that, but also I feel like that really defeats the purpose of it, like, of him being there, you know? I don't know how to describe it, but you probably know what I mean. Sick Diesel is top tier, absolutely. Favorite childhood movies? Good lord, I don't even know what I would have watched as a kid. I know as a kid, I think my mum and I quite liked Ponyo. We have quite a few like Ponyo related things around here, but I genuinely can't think of any other movies that I would have watched as a kid. Like, that's the thing. Like, you have to understand, my childhood really was just Thomas. Like, you could not get me to be interested in anything besides Thomas. That was why it was such a miracle when I got interested in Mario, and my parents thought, oh, thank God, the Thomas obsession is finally dying out. And then it just came back with full force, so... I feel Diesel was returned in Series 3 because they kind of wanted a permanent antagonist. Yeah, a bit. Plus, he robbed Daisy of an appearance in Mavis. We could have had Mavis and Daisy Yuri. Like, oh. You're right. No, you're right. It's so infuriating that they cut out that moment. God. It's so cruel. You know what isn't cruel? Drinking water. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, no. For real? Yeah. Yeah. Isn't Mavis supposed to be a teen? I mean, I feel like that's up to interpretation. I don't know. I think it's less that she's a teen and more that she is, you know, younger than stupid old Toby. That's because Toby is old, and also because she is younger than stupid old Toby. Mavis is a train. Mavis is Mavis. Yeah, yeah. Why, when Rick Sigelkov says something so daisy-phobic, you gotta hit them with the feeble stare. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's infuriating. Oh my god. Yeah, Andrew, I was thinking of that thread. I was thinking of that thread too. So good. More Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon soundtrack. Yeah, I did actually remember to go searching for more Luigi's Mansion stuff. Good, isn't it? Funny thing, Rosie and Salty replaced Thomas's brothers. See, a lot of people talk about that. I feel like not enough people talk about how absolutely fantastic of a trio Thomas, Rosie, and Salty would be. They would be so funny, but no one ever talks about that, and that really annoys me. They would be so incredibly funny. I think I had a story idea for them. Not recently, but a while back. I should note that down, maybe. Hell, I could... The cogs are turning, folks. We'll see. I spot a TARDIS. I think that's a TARDIS. If you might be if you're talking about on the stream, I don't think I placed a TARDIS down. Sorry, but might be referring to something else, in which I also apologize. If he had finally caught Toby and scrapped him, what would you turn him into? Me personally, I'd make the ultimate game console, the Toe Box Switch Cube. No one would want that. No one would play that thing. First console to sell -7 copies. That's right. You're paying them to take it. What happens to Toby afterwards is up to God to decide. I feel, not my place. I think you might have just been looking at Beatrice. It's quite possible. It's yeah, there you go. Partisan all caps because it's a character name and script. Why did chat scroll as I was reading that? And it's an acronym, Autism Unbound. I'm sorry, no, you're good. That's interesting, I didn't know that. It's a blue speaker, that's what I saw. Oh, yeah. This would be playing like bird chirping sound effects, but I've turned the in-game sounds off for the stream because no one wants to hear the same like 2 minutes of birds chirping looped over and over. So, yeah. Alright, Wise Hat. What'd you craft at the Toby blocks? I don't know. It doesn't matter. As long as he's smelted down, like, who cares? I just need him gone first. We can work on that part later. Was the whole Derek was supposed to return CGI thing actually a hoax? Supposedly not, no. He was meant to. So, you can hear the vacuum cleaner. My apologies. Wait, Takina, do you have Anna? I feel bad for that. I think I did end up having to maybe delete her due to storage reasons because it was getting quite bad. But Andrew, if you're okay with the world seeing Anna, I will happily reinstall her. She was good. Please show Anna. Absolutely. We'll take a detour. Let's see. Oh, nope. There we go. Okay. Just a moment. Chat needs to hear her, absolutely. You're quite right. They made a Trainsition. Good. Anna, great. Might not. I think you're thinking of a different person. Okay. Turn up the sound a bit. Okay, the birds are now chirping. And the music stopped perfectly in the right place. And the right space! Yeah, Anna's not, get it untwisted. Yeah, there you go. Yep, so. Can people hear her? Was that... Does she need to be louder? I'm sorry. What? No! I didn't know about that line. She's very quiet. Probably for the best given what she just said, but I'll turn up, trains. Get ready for birds extravaganza. God, do I need to turn her up more, maybe? I can very faintly hear her. Okay. I'll turn her up even more, just in case. Okay! Sorry, I won't! Jesus! Oh my god!
Fucking bitch, are you fucking kidding me?
Okay!
What the fuck is wrong with you, satanic?
I'll keep working away in the meantime.
You're gonna fucking kill me! Don't touch me, bitch!
She uses the word bitch quite a lot, doesn't she?
Why are you alive?
My god!
I fucking hate myself!
Oh no! She says... yeah, she does. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, no, this is good. I've not heard that one before, my god.
Don't fucking laugh at me, you idiot.
Sorry. Won't do.
I love myself, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, she's looping, but first time she was a bit quiet, so we'll let her hang around a bit more.
What are you, fucking Shakespeare? Why don't you go fucking write a book, man? Give me that fucking croissant. Stop watching porn.
No, she said that one.
We've been trying to reach you concerning your vehicle's extended warranty.
oh, I didn't hear that one.
Fucking bitch! Don't ever say that again!
Okay, I think she's looping though. There you go. One more for the road. Oh,
You bitch!
you should move her next to Yoshi. That isn't a bad call at all. Our friend.
Fucking bitch! Are you fucking kidding me? What
It's
the fuck
fine.
is
You'll
wrong with you, satanic bitch?
you'll like him. He's a good, upstanding young dinosaur. It's all right. You'll get along. You'll get along great. We silence her now. Yeah, no, she's great. Move aside. Do you mind? I'm trying to sleep. There's a new contender on the block. Get the music back. There we are. I can't remember if she's actually had thoughts on Yoshi or not. That's well, we gotta find out. We gotta figure out the lore. We need to know. This is a very important dynamic. By the way, yes, Sudgen Rails and Railway of Nowhere are on long-term hiatus. Just confirming that. Please refer to the frequently asked questions document in the description for more information if you are interested. Ooh. It's funny now working on the route in silence, knowing that if I were to turn the sound on, I would be greeted by by Anna just saying all sorts of shit at me. Also, do I have my little non-binary friend installed? Do I? That is a good question. I am admittedly blanking right now, sorry, but I do not believe so, otherwise I would probably recall. Hang on, let's have a look. Whoop. Oh, music, where could you be? Oh, wait, do you mean Rusty? did I really not put together that you were talking about Rusty, or or am I mistaken? Rheneas in my AU uses she, her. Yeah, I have Rusty. I don't know why I totally blanked, sorry, but whoa, oh, we're lagging out. We're lagging out a bit. Yeah, we have Rusty. We can put Rusty on the train for a little bit. Oh, there we go. New friend. Sorry if you can hear me typing. Did Chairlord make the Railway Series Rosie model? No, that was very kindly made by Y Coffee and Mango, who was in chat. Very grateful to them both. Oh, I made the face on that one. Well, base. Mango made them actually look good. Yeah, well, you both did a good job. Rheneas is a girl, okay. Rheneas is gender fluid in my AU. This may look out of scale, but no, Midlander is just that small. Yeah. Midlander is very tiny. It's great. Gotta do more than just adding. Although I helped make the silly gay homosexual train that they did. I haven't done a proper Rosie yet. Yeah. At some point I need to do my Rosie. Yeah, no, good. I'd be happy to see more Rosie stuff in the world. Does Fred exist in your AU? Yes. Just to be gender fluid, no, I'm trans. Always nice discovering things about yourself. Her Valve Gear isn't that great, plus I want to do 3D faces on her too. That'd be great fun. Love that. Ooh, there is a more fitting texture for this bit. Let's... Yoshi music, let's go. Maybe... Am I building in the passenger lit? No, I'm not. Okay, thank God. Why do I still have the Disney's Party tab open? I don't need that. Good lord. You know what I do need? A drink. There we go. Is Fred lazy? Probably. Billy needs you? Is there something I'm missing? Since when did Billy need me? Oh dear. Whoa, oh the lag. Good lord. Getting a lot more lag nowadays. It's a little more. I have an ancient. Oh, Jesus, sorry. I have an ancient Rosie model from like 2017. I still got to upgrade. I remember seeing that when I was young. I did love her. Billy always needs. Oh, Billy! Of course, I totally forgot. I literally forgot about Billy. Holy shit! I actually forgot about Billy. My forehead felt lighter for a little bit. Of course, I forgot that he's Scrooge McDuck's best friend. They're good chums. I might do Fred at some point. He's such an inconsequential character, and Elf probably wouldn't have actual plans because it's a combination of many engines. I just have to eyeball it. Yeah, kind of unfortunate. You could say the stream is chugging. Oh dear. So the stream does lag when my laptop lags, is what I'm gathering. That's not good. Yeah, I don't know why, but my laptop's been a lot more susceptible to lag ever since I did Always With Me in E flat major. I think, I don't know, it must be something to do with my storage, but hopefully it'll fix itself. I actually can't wait to make Fred one day. Yeah, Fred would be great. Turn the draw distance down. I mean, 4,000 meters should be fine. It's not just trains. My laptop as a whole has been lagging a little bit lately. It's been a little bit funny, a little bit worried, but hopefully we're okay. Nothing that doesn't sort itself out. Could be a driver thing. Yeah, good point. I'll have to check that. Oh, sorry. Sorry, had to say Happy New Year to a friend. When we get SR Fred, can we get a pantograph where he's a transformer and turns into a huge mech? I think instead we just don't make a normal Fred. We just have like the transformer Fred. I think that would be good. And then release that, and only that. No normal Fred. How does this even look from down here? Sorry, Rusty, I'm gonna move here real quick. Oh, this. God, maybe I do need to add a grass spline along here. It's kind of hesitant on it, but it just doesn't quite feel right. Oh, that doesn't feel right either. Well, yeah, the alternative is doing that, and I don't really like how that looks. Well, I feel like it's a bit much. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. Close enough. Welcome back, Diesel 10,000. I saw someone spelling FRED as an acronym. Forward Regional Assault. No, kill. That's Frank. Oh, okay. Sonic Colors. Yeah, I was hoping to put in more Sonic music at some point, despite not really being a Sonic fan. But yeah, we have reached for the stars. Have I told the story of how younger me lag. Okay, sorry. Did I tell the story of how younger me had an auditory hallucination of Reach for the Stars when I was younger, did I? Yeah, cool! I might head out. Bye. Farewell, Granda. If anyone remembers, there was this Christmas episode from, I think, Series 8, where there were presents that looked really edible. Probably, like, Don't Tell Thomas, or James Goes Too Far, I think. I think that's what it was. Hi Spawn, hello. I had an entire playlist of Dumpster Tank Kitchen themes with the style of Megalovania. Someone helped me. Yeah, there was someone who just went to town on making those. Oh my god, this is not going perfectly, is it? Oh, ballast texture, where could you be? Tell Thomas, tell him everything, he can't keep forgetting. Dear Lord. It was Don't Tell Thomas, thank you, no problem. I do really quite like Don't Tell Thomas, honestly. Tomodachi Life music, absolutely. Yeah, no, we've got a fair bit of Tomodachi music in here. I enjoy adding like the silly, goofy music into the stream playlist and just seeing them pop up really adds a lot, I feel. Tell Thomas, tell him about the crimes of Toby the stupid old tramp. How? Yeah, it's Tomodachi. Oh, Tomodachi Life, where could you be? Henry has no siblings because he's a pathetic failure. Gordon is cool. This message was written by Gordon the Big Engine. Okay, that should look nice. Maybe what I ought to do is maybe I ought to get in the habit of using the splines for these, because recently I had to winterize some of my routes for those last few screenshots I did for the year, and a lot of them had these splines, but because I used the building versions of them, it made winterizing them a little bit harder. So maybe what I try to do is I maybe get into the habit of just using the splines. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna... Sorry, Phoenix Wright. I'm gonna stop you right there. I need to listen to something real quick. Assuming that it'll play. That was good. Thank you, Andrew. That was exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Oh, farewell, October. Hope you feel better soon. What's so funny, Kara? I was listening to something that Andrew said. It's good. Donald Douglas and Oliver have brothers that are still alive. I mean, what if they're just siblings? You ever thought about that one? Checkmate. I'm officially back in service. Welcome back, Hazel. Imagine the island of Sodor, except all the steam engines have been rebuilt with advanced steam technology. Don't mind me, been drinking. Man, that's crazy. That's an insane concept. You clearly have been drinking. No way. Absolutely deranged. Shrubs are floating like grubs. I don't know. Donald and Douglas made up 2/3 of the siblings. Yeah. Emily only has one sibling. What? Does Sick Diesel like fish? I think he just likes food in general, really. Probably needs some. Tell you what, mixing those shrubs together actually looks quite nice. Those shrub spines actually don't look half bad. I'm quite happy with that. I have to remember that. Could make doing shrubs so much easier. Shrubs are floating like frogwood! Which engine would you send away forever? Toby. What is happening? Not much. Not much at all. He ate all my toast. I am toastless. He needs the food. I don't know. Technically, Henry does have siblings. He's related to the A1, so that means he has some relations to Gordon, Scotsman, and the remaining A4s. Plus also Black 5, you know? I also do believe that Percy is the youngest Great Western Railway Avonside Saddle Trojan tank engine. Not quite. He resembles Trojan. He is not Trojan. And also Trojan is not necessarily a class of steam locomotive. Trojan is just its own little engine. That's the name of the engine. Blows up! Wait, oh no, blows up mind with pancade. Oh god. Takes another drink. Oh, hail. Who's this person? Okay, right. David Wardle, right. Extremely loud and correct buzzer. Percy's an old grandpa? Nah, never. Back to which engine I'd send away forever. Doc! Great Western Way, my bunker! Yes! One time I'll say Percy is Percy, Percy's basis is Percy. Blows up mind with pancakes. Message ghost written by Diesel. Yeah, I mean no! You didn't hear that from me! Don't look at me! Let's see, can you actually see those shrubs from down here? Whoa! Okay. That shot was fun. No, not really, but they do look nice, so I'll keep that there. It will look more nice when there is more things to contrast it, probably. It's alright. Sick Diesel, sponsored by Red Bull. Good lord. What's Rusty doing there? Rusty's just being really useful. Okay, I hope you know I am now rolling on my kitchen for uncontrollable cheers for the New Year shits and giggles. You're welcome. I don't know which part exactly prompted that, but hope your kitchen floor is doing alright. Rusty is awesome. Yes. He built the Red Devil for South African Railways. I don't know if that's necessarily good on the whole. This is the Great Waterton tram. God. Hello, Jordan. That's a good point. We were talking about the we were talking about Great Waterton earlier, and someone was asking if it was canon to my AU. I should have totally said that the Great Waterton Tram Shed was canon, but only the Great Waterton Tram Shed. Where's the sign? Now that's special. So what are those 10s on the track? Those are the speed limit things, so the engines don't go stupidly fast. So in your Toby felt very happy. So in your AU, Percy is Great Western engine or a different saddle tank engine. Percy is just Percy. He is not he is not anything in particular. He is just Percy. So that's very, yeah, no, you're so right, Andrew. You are so right. God, I still love the diesel on his laptop image. So good. Percy was never Great Western. Yeah. No more Great Waterton Tram Shed. Now that's not special. I should do a route of the Great Waterton Tram Shed there. That would be really funny. I guess it would maybe just be the engine shed from Great Discovery, but maybe I'd do something freelance. That'd be funny. I would love a new version of the Great Waterton Tram Shed sign. I mean, the sign for the old Great Waterton Tram Shed. Give it like the most beautiful PBR texturing you've ever seen. This is what we need. Percy was never Railway Series Great Waterton Fit Tram Shed. That would be so funny. Now I kind of do want to make Great Waterton. Maybe you're right. See, this is how the other person who was talking about Great Waterton should have convinced me. Because like people were saying like, oh yeah, Great Waterton could be like a mining town. And I was like, no, I don't. We don't do mining towns here. We don't do company towns. The real way to convince me to do things is by chucking in the Great Waterton Tram Shed like that. Now I'm interested. Now I'm hearing people out. That would be so funny. God. At long last, we can reunite the sign for the old Great Waterton Tram Shed with the Great Waterton Tram Shed idea. Great Waterton Tram Shed sign, but it has a picture of Sick Diesel in the middle and the text around it says Sick Diesel. That would be great. And I assume that that sign did come with a 2006 route. So in theory, I could reskin it to do that. I'll keep that in mind. I'll post updates I'll post updates on the server if I get around to doing that. Question is, would Sick Diesel's face be gold to match like the rest of the sign? Like, would it be made out of like the same material, or would his face still be green? What we got in there? We need someone to make the animated trains models of the two guys banging on the signs with hammers. I swear, we have something like that. Not exactly, but I swear one of these guys. One of these guys. Yeah, no, this guy's holding a hammer. I swear we have one of these. Where? God damn it! I swear one of them has like a hammer that they're like thrashing into the ground or something like that. I would love that though. Just those two guys doing this extremely specific thing, just smashing up the old metal. Oh, it's the this way guy from Token Gesture. Yep. His face has got to be green. How else will you know Diesel is sick? That's a good point. The sick Diesel face is made of copper, so it's rusted from corrosion. Oh my god, that's a good idea. I'll keep that in mind. I'll note that down. The old carriage outside the Great Waterton Tram Shed. That would be amazing. I did make a station building if that's of use. Oh god. That'd be great actually. Oh god, oh, there's a lot in chat. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up. Wilbur Aldridge, great Waterton tram shed model. Brilliant. The Great Waterton tram shed sign that reached the Great Waterton tram shed for Great Waterton made by the Great Waterton trams. Good stuff. What if Sick Diesel was the plot of the jury? This just makes the inspector's whole power trip even crazier. This also implies that all the engines escorting Diesel back, they're also probably sick now. An engine is ill and he desperately tries to try and in the scrapyard himself. He was trying to save the railway from his devious disease. Sick Toby. He's already sick in the head. Wah-ah-ah. Oh, they're down with the sickness. Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. This is just like Tugs. Oh, God. I guess, yeah. Plot twist. Sick Diesel is just wearing a spa face mask thing and isn't actually sick. No, he's definitely sick. We can very much confirm. Have you seen him? Have you seen the way he just is? You also probably can't see that bit from over here. I don't know why I'm working on it again. I need to maybe do a bit of that. Oh, you know what? Maybe that'll help. Yeah, does a bit. What do you... Have I not saved in a while? What was that all about? Okay, whatever. He is sick. He's a sick little freak. He is. I hear a jet engine in the background. Might have been a vacuum cleaner. I don't know, sorry. These headphones, they have their sound... They have like the sound muffler thingies, so I very much can't hear anything that you guys might be hearing. Sick Diesel, Great Waterton tram shed, stupid old Toby. We need 4 more to complete the 7 car memes so they can turn into supercar. Well, see... Oh, I think maybe my laptop's out there, but please keep in mind, these aren't just my memes. Like, these are jokes from one of my friends' circles. Like, Sick Diesel is very much a joint project, same with stupid old Toby and all that. I've only helped to spread the word of Sick Diesel and all, you know? It's a team effort, The Sick Diesel is sick in the head. We have sheds custody over Sick Diesel. Yes, absolutely. How long has Sick Diesel trademark been there? It's been a while, Well, the symptoms of Sick Diesel, well, he needs a hospital, so I hope that helps. Yeah, we do also have Mr. Giggles, the famous clown! Sodor High was good. You could also throw in like, ain't that right, lads? Yeah, rough and tough, which is kind of related to Sodor High, but yeah. We also have every year on my birthday. The Sick Diesel cinematic universe. We probably won't get to live to see it. You could also throw in, oh no! I mean, oh no! If you're interested. Ducklings? What? Ducklings! I don't know if Ross is still here, but if you are here, Ross. I have not stopped thinking about the edit you did of ducklings. What ducklings? It's so fucking funny. I'm so glad. It's so funny that those are the pictures for Ari and Bert on the wiki. Unbelievably funny. The edit was so good. It was. Hello, yes, I'm still here. Good. Hello. Yeah, thank you. That edit brought me so much joy. I'm glad that ducklings, what ducklings is catching on too. The route for the Diesel and the Ducklings recreation I did for Paranoid Parade, the route is just called like Lucy Cara CGI ducklings. What ducklings? Oh yeah, put it down, tension. Anyone who uses any Toby B has to pay me royalties. Absolutely, they should. They should. Deserved. Entirely deserved. Jordan Lemony Bluebells is also very much responsible for Toby Means, one of the originals. Love you, Jordan. Put it down 10 cents. I'm in witness protection right now to avoid paying Jordan royalties. Angry emoji. Is this a separate set, or are you planning on making the entire Skyway Railway? This is just a diorama of Rheneas. There's Lepus Lazuli in Jordan's profile picture, and that is everything lagging out, seemingly. Oh, like maybe not. Do I still have? Oh, I do. Good. Hang on. Hello, Nina. Put it out 10 cents. Wacky fucks, you've got yourself a deal. Good job, folks. You should make Rumblin' Bridge the best Skyway Railway location. See, I was thinking last night it would be really funny if I did like one of the like series 6 to 7 Skyway sets, because I do really need to buckle down and do a few more Skyway bits and bobs, because I do literally have like nothing currently. But yeah, not that one. I would rather do so many things than that. I would rather get around to that All Engines Go adaptation, remake rather. Adaptation implies that I'm actually changing it, which I wouldn't. It would just be the original story, because it'd be really funny. Did you build all of the sets in Railway of Nowhere? Yes. Elephant Park's a great shout, actually. Ooh. Elephant Park would be kind of fun. Yeah, that one's alright. Kinda a little bit funky with how the station is just sort of on a siding, but it's all worth it for the elephant statue in the lake. That'd be good. Also, yeah, Andrea, I was thinking about your narration. Absolutely, it's also a good chat. One day, maybe that can be my first video this year. Throw Duncan in the lake too. That's cruel and unusual. Can we all agree that Peter Sam's not to be messed with? Protect him at all costs. And you gotta mess with him every once in a while because it's funny, but you know, Peter Sam's good. Upstanding young engine. Ooh, I like the way the shadow casts over the railway, but this is coming along alright, honestly. I feel like I'm not making as much progress as I could be, but I still feel like this is coming along a lot better than I thought it would. I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to quite get it right, but this is coming along alright. I'm going to throw rocks at Peter Sam. True. I've been saying this. You could switch them, the through and the siding at Elephant Park. I mean, yeah. I feel like I think my only reason I'm hesitating on that is because it's very, like, it's quite iconic how the station just sort of ends there. I don't know. Maybe it's like, maybe it's got like 2 platforms or something. I don't know. We'll see. For a bricks, it's a handle as well. Classic. It's just a little bean. Why would you do that? You gotta have a bit of fun. You gotta have some. Favorite trains model: TTTE Yoshi, hands down. Either that or Elliot and Elliot and Jenny. Never forget. What is this music from, by the way? Oh yeah, Secret Island. Kirby's Epic Yarn. Very pleasant. Oh, you know what I could do? Well, nah. Toby's Epic Yarn. Wouldn't be epic if you ask me. Instead of going like, "But yo," he just goes, "How?" Very anticlimactic. Oh, hang on a moment. Okay, I will be back in just a second. I ain't even had myself lunch. So, oh, I forgot to put my sign down after I left last time. That's alright. Hang on. The music's starting to loop again. Hang on. What have we not had? We've not had in a while. Mario Kart Wii music, sure. I am now going to eat, but I'll tell you what, we'll keep it on the screen, at least for now. Because I do need to feast away. You might get to hear me eating in HD now, unfortunately. You're playing Uno again. Oh my god. My favorite trains model is the Sodor Workshop's Mr. Snowman. Yeah, he's a classic. Oh god. Just a quick question, are the sets and thumbnails of these streams made by you as well? Yeah. This stream in particular, the thumbnail with Donald, that's from the Gordon's Hill diorama I was working on a while back. This grass, it feels like trousers, said Toby. We could make like Yarn Toby reel, I'm sure. What are your New Year's resolutions? To put an end to this Uno stuff. Cause good lord. You're all going nuts over this, aren't you? What is your lunch, guy? So, potato and chicken. Gotta go. Helps pass the time while you eat. You're telling me that talking about Toby's Epic Yarn isn't entertaining enough? Is Rosie canonically trans in your series? Yep. Very much so. Always has been. I don't even know how on earth you people... Dolan dies this year. I totally missed that message. Didn't realize. Devastating. What are your New Year's resolutions? Did I answer that? I don't really have any. I'm as good as gold, I am. I don't need any resolutions. What are you people even doing? How are you guys like actually able to even keep up? Pro tip from Gordon in one of Mr. the Hedgehog's videos. My pro tip to Gordon would be to get out of those videos. We do not support that guy. That guy is a creep, if I'm recalling correctly, so do not support that one. Nice eating sounds. Thanks, I try really hard. If I could pull up an actual set of Uno cards, I would. Devastating. Licorice Recoil music. Life is good. My brain rot's died, but I'm programmed to still be happy when the music comes up anyway. Also, that's ripped off from Diesel and Derek's Christmas message. Well, that's devastating. That's very funny. Oh, hang on. Sorry about that. You got any tips for anyone who wants to start their own series? Well, I think I said this last time, but follow your heart, you know? Do what you want to do. Don't go about the mindset of what would make a good story. Think about in the mindset of what do you want in the story. I think that helps a little. So apparently Top Hat has been found and the Tug's exhibition is displaying him in April, though I take it with a massive grain of salt. Oh boy, that'll be fun. Fire Emblem music. Thoughts on Tugs? I haven't watched it in a while, but it's not for me. We have Top Hat. Tugs is very, like, I don't know, it lacks the sort of personal atmosphere to it that I think Thomas has. How are you all playing Battleship now? There's no way any of you are actually keeping up. It's also very much a show made in the 80s. Yep. Incredibly dated. Granted, Thomas is too, in a lot of ways, but good lord. I don't care for Tugs.
This is what I'm saying. You and I, Andrew, we're kindred spirits. Oh my god, the fucking fireworks outside my house. Fun. Exciting. Favorite Thomas fan videos from this year? Well, actually, I'm in 2025, so currently there's not really much of anything, so, There's a lot of things I like about it. It really doesn't know what it wants to be. Yeah, I had a bit of an identity crisis. Tugs is an okay show, but it's become way too overhyped, and people care way too much about the behind-the-scenes stuff and not the show. Yeah, no, there's just... And also the bigotry, a lot of bigotry, yeah. There's so much, it's so bad. The only good thing to come out of it... the only good thing to come out of Izzy Gomez's existence is that one tweet I made. I don't know if I willingly want to agree with that. You know the one? I do know the one, and that's the problem. My thoughts on Tugs up. You know what, Jordan? You're fucking right. Round of applause to you. I don't know if that was loud. That might have picked up on the mic as being way too loud, but my apologies. We agree! Oh, the rain gets blown up. Oh my god, yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that. No. Favorite Thomas videos from last... Oh, not so again. Sorry. I mean... I don't really... Nothing in particular really comes to mind. There were quite a few nice pieces. My thoughts on Keanu Reeves up. You think the jury is Steam Team to the rescue done right? The jury had diesel, but the jury didn't have the diesel tankers. The diesel tankers! So, instant L. Maybe you should add Japan animated people in your Thomas videos. You mean like anime characters? Look, I'm going to be real with you, Mr. Russell. Can I call you David? The thought has crossed my mind a few times. There are some thoughts I've had. I won't elaborate on that for now. Keep people on their toes, but I have had some quite funny thoughts. You'll see. Yeah, wait. Yeah, add Goku. Add Goku. My god. That would be so good. I'm sure there's a Goku in Trains. We could do that. The jury did have Percy get into an accident, but at least didn't get buried in crates, and Bill and Ben didn't send Salty to a watery grave. Farewell, me hearties! Nia, the Rock episode where she just takes the entire band around. See, that would be great. I tweet about it, but I still think it would be so funny if Nia and Bocce met. They are the literal opposite in personality, and yet they are somehow voiced by the same person. So good. You can't make that shit up. That's brilliant. That's what I need in life. If Goku was in the jury, it would have been different, I can tell you that much. The inspector would be paced, I feel. Happy New Year's to you. Hey, it's me, Goku. Hey, the inspector was strong. Let me find him. Ring race is spotted? Yeah. Lost in recollection. music from the challenges menu. I don't even know if I've heard this one in game, but it's good. We need to get back on ring races. I know we've been saying that for a while, but God, we need to get back on it. Merry New Year's, that would be a nice. New Year's All Engines Go voice actress sounds like one of my cousins. Maybe she is one of your cousins. Almost done with lunch, I promise. I don't know if people ever come back to revisit my streams as VODs, like if people still have the link. I don't know if people ever come back to watch them, but God, I would love to imagine what they do in segments like this where I'm just eating. Do they skip it, or are they real? Adult Gohan would make a better inspector. Absolutely. Northwestern would be doing great if he was the inspector. Yo, is that a bacon scarf? It is. It is a Licorice Recoil reference, because of course it is. Perfect Cell as the narrow gauge controller. I don't know enough Dragon Ball to fully appreciate that joke. But I know more than I used to, I'll take that much. So I see you people still playing tic-tac-toe. You're not sneaky. Sick Diesel and soon Baby Yoshi spotted. If that egg hatches, we're gonna be in some serious trouble. Chat, last piece of chicken. Can I make scrambled eggs out of the Yoshi eggs? Jesus. No way. Have you watched My Ordinary Life? Yes. I think I said so in the description of Indignation Meeting 79. Can't remember, but yeah, I made Indignation Meeting 79 while I was watching My Ordinary Life, I'm pretty sure. Also, hello, bocce music. It very much influenced the video. I think I found it because YouTube. I was looking through the playlist of music that I want to use in videos, and YouTube randomly recommended me a piece from the show. Ironically enough, it was the end piece from Indignation Meeting 79, the Love Techie bit, and sorry. I knew the moment I heard that, I was like, oh, I gotta use this for like a Thomas scene, specifically the engine. Which colors of the Scarlet Rally do you like? All of them. Who would win in a fight? Hatsune Miku or Sick Diesel? Again, Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. Okay, right. I'm done. We can actually get back to what the stream is saying. No more false advertising. That is once I've taken my plate back. I'll be back in a second. I'm back. I'm gonna get back to this.
I want to drink. Miku's the hydrogen bomb. Sick Diesel was always the coughing baby. Sick Diesel is the hydrogen bomb? No, he can't do anything. He's sick. Yeah, it's Sick Diesel being the coughing baby is a bit self-explanatory. Exactly. Which crossover do you like or dislike with Thomas? I don't really like nor dislike any of them. I don't know. I've talked with a friend about Thomas crossovers before. They're interesting. I think. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of. I have respect for the people who do crossovers. Honestly, just tossing in all your interests together and seeing what happens is really fun. I don't know. I respect that. I would be lying if I said I didn't have some interest in doing it myself. Like, going back to like the question of like anime characters and Thomas, like, it is somewhat relevant. Again, I'm not going to elaborate because cards up my sleeve. But you know what I am going to elaborate on? The fact that I'm drinking. He is sick with strength? No way. No, he's just sick. He's Sick Diesel. What are your all-time favorite fan videos? Again, I don't... Well... One of my favorite... Okay, well, I mean, that's kind of obvious, but one of my favorites will always be... Thomas's Cancelled Christmas. Meant to watch it this year for Christmas, but I never really got the time to, fortunately. Yeah, Tartarus Rescue's end of the beginning of the end and end of the beginning videos. Thomas's Cancelled Christmas, like, you just can't go wrong with them, can you? Farewell, Daniel. Sick Diesel needs the 7 Chaos Emeralds to be cured. No, he just needs a hospital. He just needs a hospital. He doesn't need any fancy bits and pieces. Ooh, no. No. We go with something a little more alive looking. Save again. Oh, this is kind of coming along. I don't know how much more I really need to add. Oh no. That was not the right call. Uppies. Uppies. There we go. Uppies granted. Tartarus Rescue is the GOAT, absolutely. You have to defeat my 7 evil hospitals before you can cure my sickness. Okay, no, I'll read that in the Diesel voice, sorry. You have to defeat my 7 evil hospitals before you can cure my sickness. He doesn't need to take his damn shots already. He has, it's just not helping. It's just not enough. He needs more. He's very sick. I don't know if I've asked this before, but have you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? I do recall this question, I think, but I'll repeat the answer. No, I haven't. I've heard things, but no. As always, if the question involves have you watched something, answer will always be no, unless it's like music band anime. Like, chances are I've seen that otherwise. I lead a pretty pathetic life. Why am I raising the ground? You know, like, there's a much easier solution here, and if I just thought about it for 5 seconds, I'd really be able to, you know, put the pieces together. Favorite Beatles song? I don't even know that many Beatles songs, to be honest. What was it? What was the one? No. I mean, Octopus's Garden is nice. I don't even remember if that's the name of the song. I wonder how much of me saying, like, oh yeah, I haven't seen this, I wonder how much of it comes down to me just having memory trouble. Probably not that much of it, I don't think my memory is that bad, but whatever. Have you watched Railway of Nowhere? God, I wish I hadn't. Have you watched Thomas the Tank Engine? God, I wish I hadn't. At this point, scrapping sick Diesel is probably the only way to cure his illness. No, he just needs a hospital. Favorite Queen song? I don't really know enough Queen songs to make that clear. Sorry, I might have lagged out. I'm not sure. I don't know enough Queen songs to make that judgment. Sorry. What would your advice be for writing Rosie? I think an important thing about Rosie is that she needs to stand out. She needs to talk in a unique way to the others, in the same sort of way, like akin to Donald and Douglas. Like I do like American accent Rosie, but I'm not saying you need to have her with that. But she sort of needs that same energy, you know. She just needs to be doing her own thing. I think that's where some people kind of go a bit wrong with her. She needs to be unique. I don't really... It's kind of hard to give advice. I kind of need like an example of what not to do in order to give advice, unfortunately. But yeah. I like Rosie. I also like sneezing, apparently.
I actually don't like sneezing all that much.
Morris is canonically sick Diesel in a past life. No, Morris, never. He's too powerful. Did you get other things for Christmas besides your mic? I thought we already talked about that, admittedly. I got... God, what'd I get? I got 2 calendars, I got new headphones, I got the Thomas and Friends underwear, which is really good. It was a quiet Christmas. Thought this was Sonic Unleashed music for a second. No, but that's a good point. I could add Sonic Unleashed music. No, there would be some good stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, what is this from? This is Trainer Lodge from Pokemon Masters EX, which is, yeah. No, it would probably be better if it was from Sonic Unleashed. I think this sound like the Apotos, I might be pronouncing that wrong, sorry. Day hub theme. We'll keep that in mind. We'll have to go add stuff. Again, I am always happy to add more stuff to the music playlist. So I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Thoughts on Dudley? I like Dudley. See, I think the important thing about Dudley that I don't think people quite realize is what made Dudley work so well was that he's actually very convincing. He's not like Diesel, who was such a bad liar that the Fat Controller immediately saw through him. The Fat Controller could only ever be skeptical of Dudley, and I think that was really interesting. That's what made him stand out so much, I think. I like Dudley. I think Barry Chuck did a great job. Favorite video games? Good lord. Undertale, Deltarune, Big Shock, I know. I think I've already said 3D World a million times when we talk about this question. I've been playing a lot of Mario Party Jamboree. Maybe unsurprising, but it's good. Apart from when I'm playing pinball. Don't like that. God, I just need to play more video games, really. I need to play more that isn't bloody trains. I need to, at some point, bite the bullet and be like, guys, we're doing another stream that isn't just trains. The Mario 64 stream was very chaotic, a bit of a mess in some ways. I'll be honest, but I want to do more things like that because I don't want to do trains every single time. I just want to have fun in the streams, you know. I want to do new things. I want to do. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy streaming. It's good fun. And I don't want to just do route building. Like part of the reason why I get so distracted in my streams so frequently, like I'm doing right now, really, is because I don't know. I just like being here. I like doing silly things with folks. But trains is fun. You're wrong. Thoughts on that one magazine story that's just Thomas to the rescue except Salty is replaced by Norman? What did they mean by that? I do remember, I think I saw you talking about that. I remember, God, it was weird. Why would they ever do that? Fever dream. I'd love to have more variety in streams. I'm grateful. Train's kinda lame, to be honest. Absolutely. Playing Mario 64 is much more entertaining than stupid, smelly old trains. Also, again, I see you people playing rock, paper, scissors. What are you doing? What's the most you just had to be there moment you've experienced in the Thomas fandom? God, that's quite a bit, isn't there? Abby Grant, like just Abby Grant at all. God, there's some other. So was something else I was thinking of. I think this question came up in a previous stream, and there was something on my mind, but I kind of forget what it is now. Damn. So to get a little bit distracted for a moment, and by distracted I mean actually focus on what I'm doing, I'm actually really happy with how this is coming out. I don't know why I'm working on this bit. Yet again, I'm getting kind of distracted, but I really like this. This actually feels quite... This feels different, but it feels nice. I love the magazine story where Diesel, Dennis, Percy, and Oliver get into a fist fight because they think the Fat Control is going forever because of it. He's just getting his office redecorated. Yeah, God. Wow, nuts. Oh yeah. Yeah, people talking about Arcane Merchant. Yeah, don't try not to spoil anything for folks who haven't seen it. I did watch it. It was... I'll talk about it. I'll try incredibly hard to not spoil it, but it was fascinating. I respect it. It's not quite where my head is in terms of like what I just want in a Thomas story right now, which isn't surprising because you know it's a very different sort of thing. But it was very interesting. It was production on it is nuts. Insane. Arcane Merchant is so peak, but it's not a traditional Thomas fan film at all. Yeah, absolutely not. Like it's not like going into it. I wasn't expecting it to be a traditional Thomas fan film. It's just you know like not really where my interests currently lie. But no, it was still good. Still good. Insane stuff. Daisy, the diesel rail car was very good. Yeah, she was. Good stuff. Again, I'll try not to talk about it too much, I promise. Have you ever tried not to fall asleep from watching 2 to 3 hour movies? See, I want to talk about this. I don't know if I posted it on Blue Sky about this or not, because I said, oh yeah, I'll be posting more personal stuff on Blue Sky, and then I proceeded to not really do that too much, which whoops. But Something that I've always struggled with is just sitting down and watching anything for long periods of time. Like, even when I'm watching something that I want to watch, like... God, no. What am I watching right now? I'm watching Laid Back Camp. I've been watching a lot of that. And in nearly every episode, I have to pause for a little bit and just get up and, like, walk around the house for a bit and just, like, take a break. Because I don't know. It's not even that I'm necessarily getting overwhelmed. I just go, okay, I need to get up now. And if I don't get up, I'm gonna regret it. So watching 2 to 3 hour things is difficult. I don't know. It's so funny. Sometimes I'll either sit down and think, just be completely unable to switch off, and sometimes I'll need to switch off every 2 minutes. Hang on. Muff, hello. It's good to see you. I hope you've been well. Yeah, I missed doing the streams too. I didn't want to. I kind of held off from doing them for a little bit for the end of the year because I didn't want to. I didn't want to let a stream be the last thing I made because I was. Last thing I made for the year because I really wanted Always With Me to be my final thing for the year. But yeah, I'm glad to be back now. Judo Camp mentioned. I'd say I still need to finish Judo Camp. Yeah, no, it's good. I as always, I got attached to one character. I got attached to Reen. Unsurprising, I know, but I've been really enjoying it. I finished Series 1 yesterday, and I'm looking forward to maybe starting Series 2 today. I don't know. It's really good. Super fun. If I rock up with her Reen profile picture in the next few days, this is your warning. I can't wait for free bias. Good lord. Yeah, no, it's gonna be insane. What did I? There was something I meant to read. The Tobias films are best viewed as one of Toby's dreams. How? Speaking of Blue Sky, none of your socials are listed in your About section, Kara. The only thing in your About section is your SoundCloud. I know. Admittedly, I do that on purpose. I don't... Like, especially the Blue Sky. Like, again, I do want to keep it as... It's not going to just be, like, a Thomas thing. I just want to talk about other interests as well. And I'm trying to be a lot more casual when I'm posting about, like, video updates and all that sort of thing. I want it to be just a bit more personal. I don't want it to just be a YouTube channel thing. Always With Me was lovely, by the way. Thank you. I'm really glad people enjoyed it. It means so much. Like, genuinely. Ring races spotted again. Yes. Had to get the online music in. I think I put the Pico Park music in here somewhere. We've not had that one come up in a while. Funny. Second Tobias film could have been resolved a lot quicker if the Topham had just arrived and with. Yeah, no, like, why weren't they fetching Rocky? Really big plot hole. Quick, we gotta pick up. Not gonna be whole. We're gonna get Death Exiled. Literally, that is. I forgot what the name of the course was, but yeah, I wanted to make a joke about that. I'm glad you did. God, I need to get back on the Sakura Wars stuff. Ugh. What was your favorite video you'd made? I don't know. I feel like, I mean, obviously I'm biased to the thing I most recently made, but like, Always With Me was such a personal thing that I really needed to get out there, and I think it had the exact effect I wanted it to have. So, like, I don't know, I feel like last year I was just getting to sit down and just make things again, and making them with a new mindset, and just, they felt really personal, and I really enjoyed it. Like, at the very least, anything I made last year is the stuff that's the most meaningful to me, and that's what I would consider the best, you know? Hang on. Again, let's be careful about no, not Magic Railroad spoilers. I think I'm a bit late to that. Arcane Merchant, be careful on the spoilers, please, Jeremiah. I know it's not too spoilery, but still, soon who tells soon. I know. We've got to get on it. The fan translation will come in clutch. What's your least favorite video you've made? I don't mean to be rude, but people seem really interested in the thing I really don't like. I don't know. I mean, would it be interesting of an answer if I said that I would like to go back and, like, I don't know, redo, like, ripping up history? I don't know. I don't really feel strongly about it. I try not to think about what my least favorite things are, you know? Spoilers, we're not making it back to Shining Time. And then, so you're telling me, Jordan, that in Magic Railroad, like, they do, like Junior does, like, the hand swipe, and Mr. Conductor does the nod, and then Junior sits down, and then he gets back up, and then he does the hand swipe, and Mr. Conductor nods really quickly, and then Junior gets back up, and then he does the hand swipe, and then he nods, and then he does the hand swipe. Whew. Spoilers, Mr. Conductor has a cousin? I know. Junior, we're not making it back to Shining Time. Mr. C. Also, I think that message was saying that you really liked Paranoid Parade. I'm grateful. Licorice Recoil music. Excellent. Yeah, I'm glad people enjoyed Paranoid Parade too. Whoa, the lag! Yeah, I enjoyed Paranoid Parade. I was thinking of doing a playlist of, like, Broomstick Thomas and D Major, Paranoid Parade, and Always With Me to try and, like, round them off as, like, a Broomstick Thomas saga, but no, Broomstick Thomas is staying. I don't want to do that. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Spoilers, Mr. Conductor isn't an engine? What? That's a little less believable. I did find it funny that James and Percy's Magic Railroad voice actors did Sailor Moon. Yeah, they featured in Sailor Moon. Funny stuff. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do the tree branches along here. You're a bit large. Oh, whoa, okay. Spoilers. I like my lunch steamed! I like my milk steamed. I feel like ripping up history would have been better if you had done it after Johnson Saga, so we understand why 8756 was so repulsive. I mean, I guess, but, like, Johnson was not a concept at the time, so neither was 87546 really. So I think it was very, nothing was planned. That was kind of the downfall of it all, you know. What was your inspiration between 87546? I mean, pretty standard stuff. I don't know. Like I took inspiration from Dark Times Alfred, as if that's surprising. There's a lot of reference to him. I wasn't really. I don't think there really was much particular inspiration. Like you gotta understand, things just happen with me, you know. There's no like, oh, where did you get the idea for it? For this, where did you get the idea for Railway of Nowhere or whatever? It's always just like, I just was sitting there one day and I was like, I want to do this, and then it happened, you know? I'm starting to prefer Teal Thomas over the blue thanks to Broomstick Thomas. Good stuff. Spoilers, the trains move in Magic Railroad. Banned. I prefer my lunch air fried. Fair enough. It's been a little while. I want to see how the route looks in different times. Oh yeah. Oh, the shadows. Oh, the shadows. That's good. Oh, I like that. Oh, maybe I should have turned the shadows on ages ago. Kind of. At the very least, it's making this route look good. Hello, Free to World music. Ooh. Okay. Favorite fictional character to psychoanalyze? See, I feel bad because my answer would always just be Thomas, because I think Thomas is just... I know it's weird, but, like, Thomas is just the easiest one to... Like, Thomas characters are always just the easiest ones for me to be like, here's just a whole essay on this character, even though, like, there's all... Like, I have thoughts on other characters, like, oh, no, that's Notepad. I don't need to write stuff right now. If I were to go here and I were to go here... Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. I go here. Like, Nina, there. I love her. I have thoughts about her, but it's difficult talking about her. I just can't find the words. I can't quite figure out how to put things to paper. But with Thomas characters, it's easier. So I, like, instinctively, when it's like, oh, who's your favorite character to, like, yap on and on about, I always just go, Thomas! So, yeah. When did you come up with Johnson? I mean, I think it was just kind of inevitable once I started, like, delving into Rugby stuff a bit more, because, you know, free railway engine stuff. Once I decided to, like, go all in on the Rugby stuff, I'm pretty sure I was like, oh, I should do something with the red engine, and so Johnson was born. How do you view Alfred now that you've done a lot of stuff with the character and your own stuff? It's kind of funny. I don't know. I don't think I've actually seen enough with the character to make, like, a judgment. I know that's kind of weird because Alfred is, like, all over the place, but I don't know. I don't know. I've seen a few people say that my take on Alfred is their favorite, and that means a lot. Like, I don't know. It's just very kind. There are a lot of takes on the character out there, so yeah. Spoilers. There are trains, and they talk. Insane. Spoilers. PT Boomer spit out mud in the director's cut. I don't know if that's really spoilers. I'd call that more as like a fun fact. Thoughts on the deep character of Alicia the Mouse? A mouse! Ah! He's one of the most famous engines on Sodor, and not much is known about his origins, and it's really fun to draw our own conclusions on what happened at that time he was on the mainland. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's other stuff. Yeah, you're right. Ooh, the lag. There's other stuff. Were there any drafts of the Red Engine where its name was Hughes? No, I think by that point I had decided on the name Johnson. I think the only remnant of it is if you were to... Oh, whoa, trains. The only... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Only... Jesus, the lag. The only remnant of it now is in the legend, where they're still referred to as Hughes. If you start watching Why Majora's Mask's Blue Dog took 25 years to win the race at exactly 11:39:52 p.m., the Blue Dog will finish in first place exactly at midnight. He'll set a new land speed record at midnight. Oh my god, I wish we could have done that. Oh, that would be so funny. That would be so good. Good. God, that video was so good. I'm so glad we got to watch it together. It's so good. What's your least favorite character? Can be from the official stuff or fan stuff. I presume you mean Thomas' character then. I mean... See, I could say... Well, like, I could say Flynn. I could say... I could say a good handful of characters, but like, the thing is, with Thomas, there's just so much of it that's just like unanimous in terms of like, oh, this is bad. It's just not an interesting answer, you know. Like, I wish I could bring myself to be like, oh yeah, I hate the man with the grey hair and green waistcoat who goes, "Thank you, Henry, very comfortable journey," and like ramble on and on about why he's such an overrated character or whatever. But no, like, yeah, it's just Flynn. Flynn's just stupid. He goes like, "Take this, take that," and all that stuff. "Oh, do you like this? Here's some more." It's not interesting. I hate the guy who wants to go to the beach. Fiery Flynn or Fergus? Yeah. No, that like see, Fergus would be up there, but I've already talked again. Like, I've already talked about why I have disdain for Fergus. There's just not much to really say. I don't know. I think it gets more interesting when I say if I word it in a different way, like, I think Cleo is a more interesting character than Fergus. That makes it interesting. Now there's a conversation to be had, because now I'm talking about a different thing altogether. I don't know if this really has any relevance to anything, I'm going to be honest. I'm just sort of rambling, aren't I? I'm doing that again. Rail wheels, road wheels. Rail wheels, road wheels. This is the fucking Rail Wheels, Road Wheels theme song, apparently. My least favorite Thomas character in terms of the show would have to be Dennis. He had some minuscule potential and did nothing with it. I mean, kind of, yeah. It's not great. Belle is arguably worse than Flynn. What are you saying? What do you mean? No, now we have a conversation. You've made this very interesting. How? Look, I'm not gonna pretend that they did great with Belle, because the show definitely hated women. But oh no, Bella's actually competent at her job. Yeah, exactly. Also, nothing else matters, because Muff raises a great point. The actual worst character is the TX-1000 Advanced PA System. Oh, you're welcome. Oh yeah, Tug shits on Belle in the new video. What do you mean he shits on Belle in the new video? It's about Oliver. What do you mean he shits on Belle? He goes out of his way to shit on Belle? What do you mean by that? What do you fucking mean by that? How did he do it? How did he do it? Also true. I'm glad you also know, Jordan. Good stuff. Hop off of Belle. Yeah. The character is fine itself, but the design is utter garbage. Okay. Oh, like, have you seen Flynn? Flynn's also pretty bad. I don't know. Like, I don't know. If we're basing this purely on design, I don't think that's worth it. Toad and the Whale? Well, that's stupid. Belle barely does anything. The most the character does is go, like, oh, I've heard that the whales like singing, which is interesting. Quite particular thing for Belle to know. There's something to do there. I don't know. I feel like, if anything, she's fine. She's great. It was nice that she appeared. Why would he do this? Why would he do this? How did he do it? How did he do it? The only practical use of Belle, which is even true, she does normal trade stuff. It's stupid, but he's still wrong. That is stupid. Like, also the whole point of that episode is that it's an unorthodox use of, like, a fire engine, you know? Oh man, I get tug at the scene of the crime once again. Many such cases, absolutely. Good lord. Samson, Flynn, Fergus, the TX-1000 Advanced PA System, and Hugo, who's winning the slopper. God. Oh, God. Samson, because... Samson would be funny, I don't know. Samson would be funny. He can go there. Hugo! Your propeller! Top hat has been found, apparently. Samson's funny to shit on? Yeah. Yeah. He's like, I could say that, yeah, Samson's like an alright character. Sure, I could. I could say that I even like him. But I don't want to, because it's way funnier to just hate him. So much more entertaining. Belle wouldn't even be able to move after putting out a fire because she would have no water. And Flynn wouldn't even reach the fire. Yeah, like, at least Belle would actually put it out, you know? Like, Belle is actually capable of, like, making, like, even if it's impractical or whatever, at least Belle would be able to be like, yeah, this is more important. I need to put out the fire. This is important to me. This is important to everyone. We gotta get this shit out right now. Whereas Flynn would be like, oh man, I can't put the fire out because I'm low on water. God, I'm so useless. I suck so much. Like, Belle can still do her job better than the actual fire engine. And that's mainly because he does such a shit job, but like, you know. Samson, you love to hate. Flynn is just misery. Absolutely. Absolutely, you're right. You're right. I like that he's a character that just actually sucks as a person. Yeah, no, he's an ass. He's so stupid. So funny. I can almost imagine Samson being a Sodor and mainland engine. Maybe in someone's headcanon he's another box tank with Neil. That implies that he's dead, so I like that idea. Flynn should just be a regular fire engine, and Belle should just be a regular 4&T that works at the Search and Rescue Center. My personal take would be get her out of the Rescue Center. I don't know. Happy New Year, David Russell. Farewell, farewell. She might not even have enough water to put out the fire after the run over. And you know what? She'd still try to. Flynn wouldn't try. Belle would still do it. Flynn wouldn't. I am of the humble opinion that the rescue center should not have a dedicated locomotive. It does not need one. Yeah. Yeah. Stupid. Samson having NPC vibes is why he's so funny. The Scarlet agents forget he exists the moment he leaves the Blue Mountain Quarry. Yeah, no, it's so funny, because all that really happens, like, Samson just shows up at the quarry multiple times, and everyone stares at him like, okay, hi, Samson, and they laugh at him, and then they just leave, and then they just proceed to, like, go about their day, like, without any consequence. He is the one guy. He's that one guy, you know? I could justify liking Ferdinand, but Flynn is irredeemable. Yeah, exactly. The worst thing Brenna ever did was put her at the rescue center, even if objectively I don't know where else you'd put her. I mean, she could just be like utility engine, you know? Love the episode where Flynn was late to the fire. Yeah, and he's such a brat about it. Like, he's like, oh man, you didn't wait for me to put the fire out. And Belle looks at him like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? I will say, admittedly, I think a kind of part of the problem with Belle, at least in fan stuff, is I think there is a fine line between Belle being sick of Flynn's shit and being so much more competent than him, and Belle's main thing just being, oh, she's super serious and she's so much. She's like competent at the job, whereas Flynn isn't. I feel like at some point, if you boil her down too much, it gets kind of dangerous, you know. Like, I think we have a lot of. I think we have a lot of woman characters who like the thing is just, oh, they're serious and they're good. It's like, you know, we need to give them more than that. You know, they deserve more than that. Yeah, I don't know if that made any sense. Her can refer to Belle or Emily, or both, when you think about it. What was that in response to? What? Can it refer to it? I'm kind of lost there, that's fine. Belle should be the one who fractures Rocky, then she's still rescue adjacent. I mean, yeah, no, like, let her just pull normal trains, and she can be the one who fractures Rocky, and that'll be fine, you know? In response to my own message about the rescue center, I am admittedly still kind of confused, but that's alright. Sorry. Maybe do track maintenance and stuff like that? Maybe? Maybe. See, I feel like the thing there is to be annoying about, like, design stuff for a moment. It just feels a bit like, you know, like the 4MTs, they're damn powerful. I feel like that they need kind of like the space to breathe to do, like, big jobs, you know? And I don't know if I'm wording this well at all, but hopefully you get what I mean. Also, I know I've been totally just mindlessly placing stuff down in trains. I've not done very much at all. I'll take a fetching Rocky over Emily doing it to me. Oh, wait, yeah, Emily, I forgot about... I actually... that was why I was confused about Hazel's message. I actually forgot that they put Emily as, like, a rescue engine. Oh, my God. I lived in a beautiful world for a moment there. Oh, my God. Oh, my mind feels fuzzy. I feel my back aches a little bit more. Oh. Ooh, okay, alright. Sorry to be the one to remind you were in peace. I was! And she got a number. I like Emily with a number. Giving her the 12 was good. I wish the 12 didn't quite look like that, but no, it was, the 12 was good. That was a great call. It was the everything else that went wrong. I could see her pulling coaches, but I don't think her heart would be in it. That's fair. I think part of my thing is my perception of Belle is quite different. Like, she's kind of like Rosie in the sense, Rosie, where I have like my own little version of her that lives in my head. And I, like, if I, like, in terms of canon Belle, you're definitely right, but, yeah, I have different views on Belle a bit. They did what? Yeah, they made, in Series 24, they made Emily Sodor's designated rescue engine, which, they only acknowledged once, they only ever again acknowledged once. In the Walking Bridge episode, where they have Topham acknowledge that she's the rescue engine to try and remind people. God, so stupid. I can't believe that I actually forgot. My life was good. Life was good. Opinion on 13 from the Thomas Annual Magazines. I mean, it's fine. It's funny, I guess. Adrian's Workshop. Hello, welcome. And then they made her the rescue engine in All Engines Go Again. Hello, Aaron. They did? And then they made her... Oh, wait, no. They... No. They... I forgot how it went. They... made her retire from taking the Fat Controller around, even though they went out of their way to stress that that wasn't her only job. Then they committed to her being the safety engine. That was the fucking heartache. I only just noticed that. That was funny. They made her an actual rescue engine bot? Oh, wait. Oh yeah, why? They did. It was so bad. At the very least, at All Engines Go, she's just a vague safety engine rather than the Rocky fetcher. You're right, but also, like, just they didn't do anything with her being the safety engine anyway. Like, they acknowledged it like twice, I think, and she barely appeared in those episodes. I love the Winston episode. It pisses me off so much because. So in the Winston episode, the Fat Controller's like, oh yes, because Emily is going to be our safety engine, she'll no longer be taking me around. And then Thomas is like, wow, congrats, Emily. And Emily's like, okay, right, come along, Percy, we've got work to do. And then Percy is like to Thomas, oh yeah, I'm helping Emily with her with her safety stuff today, or whatever. And then later on in the episode, Thomas encounters Percy and Emily. And this would be... like, Emily, like, calls out, like, points out to the Fat Controller that, you know, Winston's taking him to the wrong place. And then the camera cuts to Thomas, like, being there. And you would think this would be a great time for a Thomas and Emily interaction where Thomas confides in Emily, and Emily gets to shed a bit of light as, like, you know, the person responsible for taking the Fat Controller around before and all that sort of stuff. But no, because Percy is there as the assistant, they make it so Percy's the one that talks to Thomas. And it's so annoying, because it would have been such a great opportunity to have Emily actually do something in All Engines Go, but no, they just decided to not do that. It pisses me off. Pisses me off. Awful. Frustrating. Terrible. Terrible. Winston took her job, she becomes the rescue engine. I don't think she speaks in the rest of the season. Yep, something like that. Emily becomes... Osha? Sorry, what is that? Who's Osha? Sorry, I might be missing on something. Whoops. I love James's voice actor and left no crumbs, no plate, and no fork. I mean, he's nice, but no one can be Michelangelo's. Are we going to ignore Porter's existence? For the most part, yes. Unless we're blocking the line. If we're blocking the line, we'll have to acknowledge Porter. This is good, Hazel, what you've sent. It's very good. Occupational Health and Safety Administration. Do I not know anything? Oh my god. Sorry. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I don't know anything. James is just a generic nice guy in All Engines Go. Not entirely true. He's definitely not even half as funny as he could be, but they make him... He's a little more interesting compared to some of the others. I don't know. But that's only because it's just so hard to mess James up, you know? Ooh, you know what I could do? Could add some bushes along there. Nothing in All Engines Goes as funny as it could be, except for Toby. He's hilarious. Toby is so perfect. Toby could not have been funnier. I really I've talked with the others. I really wish that the Super Axel was the only episode Toby ever appeared in, and then he never appeared in again. But the way they handled him was 10 times funnier in the end. Like, the Super Axel was funny enough as it was. Like, it was a whole episode dedicated to how stupid and old Toby is, and how he's lame, and no one has any faith in him. It's such a funny episode. And then they came along and they did, like, the Smells of Sodor one, where he, like, just absolutely, like, screws everything up. Like, and he's like, oh, sorry, boys, I forgot which van was yours. And then he just leaves, and then he doesn't appear in the rest of the episode. Like, that is masterclass of comedy. They could not have handled him better. Good stuff. Good stuff. They nailed it. Topham assigns Emily as Osha. The island immediately goes under for violating several things. Yeah, she would be incredibly to hear, oh, sorry, boys, I forgot. Like, discount Ben Small. Oh, okay, there's the music. Stream lag? Ooh, really? We alright? Are we okay? Sorry, good lord. The stream just needs some final adjustments. Oh, sorry. What was I saying when it cut out? Like, that was weird. Like, my laptop wasn't lagging or anything that time. He died for like a solid minute. Jesus. Oh, I did that. Oh.
What was I saying? What was I in the middle of saying? Shit. I presume we're all right now. It's odd. Yeah, nothing should have gone wrong there. That was weird. Something about All Engines Go Toby. Yeah, I was saying a lot about All Engines Go Toby. Oh wait, yeah, probably the UK dub bit. I need to find the UK dub of The Smells of Sodor because he's the better Toby. I think that's what I was saying. Had me keeping up with All Engines Go. Why is it not continuing? It's just Mattel just hasn't renewed the series for Series 5. They just don't want it. They just don't want it. And I think there's some stuff involving the animation company right now amidst all the strikes and all that sort of stuff thing. So yeah, Lamau. Is the UK dub even real? I've literally never heard it. It is real, and it's the best way to watch the Super Axel. Like, Toby's voice in the UK dub is so much funnier. It's so good. Like, Eddie Glenn just sounds weird. He's just an odd creature. Whereas the UK Toby, that is Toby. He is as old and pathetic as he ought to be. He's brilliant. No complaints. Wait, I might have heard the UK dub version of that. Yeah, see, that's the only one you really need to hear. Like, his voice in the UK dub is just perfect. There's no other reason to watch it. Oh, apart from All Engines Go Diesel going, oh! Toby's fear of signs. Schizophrenic Toby. I don't know where all this schizophrenic thing has come from. I've seen a lot of people making those sort of jokes lately. I don't know if I'm super about that. I think that's a little much. Let's try to be a bit considerate, you know. Schizophrenia is an important thing. What in the name of the Flying Scotsman is that? Yeah. Gordon sounding weird. He does sound really weird in the UK dub. It's such a shame. He sounds terrible compared to Neil Crone. It's hilarious. Imagine after All Engines Go, Mattel puts Thomas on the back burner with Bob the Builder and Barney. It doesn't seem to be the case. At the very least, they seem to be still going strong with the toys, so back burner might not be right. Autocorrect, I meant to... Toby's US voice is so goofy. It is! He sounds so weird. He's just odd. Like, he's fine. He's not fine. He's not fine at all. But, like, he's like, yeah, fine. No, I just said it wasn't fine. He's just funny. He's odd. Meanwhile, the UK dub Toby, he just encapsulates what Toby has to be. Eddie Glenn just... I can't believe I'm saying it, but Eddie Glenn returned to Thomas, and they got him to do, like, the single weirdest character he could voice. That's not Toby, that's just some guy. They're like, don't sit around now, boys. Like, he's just not Toby. He's not Toby. Should have got William Hope back. Make him move to Canada so he can reprise the role he was born to play. That was Eddie Glenn? Yeah, in the US dub, Toby's Eddie Glenn. Incredibly funny. They got him back and they made him Toby. Single funniest outcome. William Dafoe as Toby, a very weird thought of mine. I don't really know what William Dafoe sounds like.
good lord, I've just been placing random shrubs and stuff. I've been just utterly mindless. His UK VA is called Toby Perfect Casting. Absolutely, they could not have done a better job. You know, I'm something of an old tram myself. Actually, no, playing William Dafoe's voice on stream probably wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah, oh, laptop lag. Good lord. Yeah, I don't know what he sounds like. Someone will have to... let's get audience participation on this. Like, all of you in chat, aloud, do your best William Dafoe impressions, and do what I cannot. I feel like I kind of went overboard on that. These trees. Yeah, something like that. Just like a... Oh, you barely even see it anyway. Maybe I should just call this done, honestly. Everything I'm adding isn't really helping. I mean... Let's put a flying cam down, and we'll put Rheneas back. And we'll go into driver and we'll have a look. I'm gonna head out now. Goodbye. Happy New Year. Thank you for stopping by. Hello. I can't see Toby the same after seeing the Arcane Merchant. Just remember, no spoilers. I'll never be able to see Toby the same too, but for very different reasons, I feel. Yeah, you know what? I could have called this done ages ago. Like, you don't even see those goddamn trees. Spent ages working on. You can do a quick little run. Oh, trains, please. Please, Rheneas? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Sure. He's coming in a bit too fast, but that's fine. You won't be able to tell. Rheneas should be turned into the station. Probably. I'm never going to see him the same after the super axle. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, YouTube is not... Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, you might be lagging out a bit, sorry. What version of trains do you use? 19, and it clearly has its consequences. Sure about that. Yeah, you know what? I came out alright. I'm happy with that. This bit probably... Oh, I mean, you could probably do something with this bit. It's more this side needs a bit of work. Okay, nice. The mic cut out. Grrr. Should be fine now. Turn Rheneas Station into a forest. I mean, that's kind of just how Dolgoch is. It's just trees galore. And very like lots of you know, embankments, cutting is just surrounded by shrubs and trees and all that. Very grassy. How are you this skilled? It should be illegal. It probably is, and I'm probably not, so we're probably fine. Thank you, though. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. It's only grass and trees as far as I can see. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This kind of feels about right. The problem is, I think in the Duck and Dukes illustration, there's like this whole little bit here where all the people seem to be like coming up, preparing to see the train off. But I don't think at Dorgoch you can actually come up here. It's more like you come from the platform, but I don't know. I've just added a gate there just in case. I don't know. It's funny. Oh, I could have probably added more trees along there actually. Because that's just what we need. More of them. Finally got off work. How is everyone doing? We are seemingly doing alright. I hope. Assuming that apparently we're not doing alright. Apparently we have poor smooth streaming. It's well, as in the stream is not smooth, but we're doing alright apart from that, I think. How long have I been going for? Good lord, 4 hours. I stream for way too long. Like, I don't know how I do it. I don't know why I do it. I don't know how people stick around. I really don't. Like, what are you guys doing? Oh, hello. You're funny. 3 whole trees. That's probably a little dangerous having the trees that close, but that's fine, probably. Good lord. Maybe should have... Oh, I couldn't have gone to bed earlier now that I'm thinking about it, but whatever.
Where the music? We must have music for a stream. Seriously, where is it?
There it is. Getting a lot of Kirby music today. And it's probably because I've added a lot of Kirby music. Oh no, I'm in the session layer.
You come out here and play the music.
That is the surefire way to get YouTube to work. Oh wait, I forgot to... I wanted to do more texturing. Oh. There we go.
Oh no!
I presume that's meant to be carry shell. And okay. I think for now, I'm content with that. I mean, I'm kind of down to stay here for a little longer. Could do. We could do another route. What would... Ooh, we're lagging out a little. Oh wait, no we're not. We're fine. We're doing great. What's a route I kind of need to work on? Oh god, I might regret it. I might regret trying to work on Sodor, but we'll give it a go. It'd be different at least. I was listening to Persona 3 and Kingdom Hearts music on the way home. A combination to be sure. That's nice. I need to get up the Tidmouth Town Hall. I mean Tidmouth Town Square on the wiki. I also need Firefox to stop lagging. I also need chat to load. There we go. Oh wait, I forgot to put down an engine for people to stare at while I work. Who do we have? Who did we have last time? I think we had Molly and oh, I'll tell you what we could do. Once train stops lagging out to hell and back. Oh, I popped the mic, sorry. I do that a lot, if you can believe it. Come on, trains, you can do it. Okay. There we are. I just got recommended a Train Boy 54 retrospective video. Thanks, YouTube. That's certainly one idea for a video. Don't know how I feel about that. Is there a tree that is of an appropriate size? Not really. Oh, but you kind of cover things up a bit too much. I don't know how I'm feeling about the cherry blossom trees, but we'll work on that. Maybe I get out this again.
Welcome back, old friend.
Yeah, I know you haven't actually said anything explicit, but yeah, do be careful about Arcane Merchant spoilers, please. I like the cherry blossom trees. Well, that's good. I don't know. I like them, but I don't know. I feel like they, in this particular area, they do really stick out quite a bit. But also, I guess that's kind of part of the point. But I don't know. Why did I not make it so these signs were actually lining up with each other? Or maybe they shouldn't even be lining up with each other. I could probably go elsewhere. That, like, here, maybe? Oh wait, I thought I had Claravel the wrong way around before. Whoops. Oh, I know? Okay, good. Sorry, just checking. Because I would hate for someone to say something and then someone to be like, no, I haven't watched it yet! Or, like, just... that would lead to a whole thing. Pandora's box just opens. Oh my god, we're getting a lot of Kirby music. Whoa. Wait, was this the one? Oh no, I added something. Whoa, why is the... Oh my goodness. Whoa! The screen just split in half. Oh no, that didn't feel right. That's why I kept it vague. Good. Oh my god, maybe I do need to stop. I don't think my laptop is really enjoying this. I think... Okay, maybe I stop. Yeah, my laptop is not... It's going a little bit haywire. I think we call it. I would love to continue, I promise, but I think maybe there's an intervention happening here. So yeah, no, just like moving to another window is causing my laptop to lag. So maybe we don't do that. Oh my god. Oh, did you all hear that? Oh my god. Yeah, no, okay, no. Trains has got to go. Oh my god. Whoa, that was rough. Sorry about that. I imagine you would have had the glitchy version of the transition. Trains drives your laptop to drink. Absolutely. Drives many to drink, I imagine. Okay. Well, yeah, I'd have liked to. I'd like to go on, but no. No, I gotta be a bit kind to this poor old thing. Maybe I need to go look at the drivers and all that. Yeah, thank you all for stopping by. I hope that you'll either have a good New Year's or that you're having a good New Year's. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for putting up with me. I don't know how people do it. If I was one of you, I definitely wouldn't be here. I'd be in shambles. Yeah, happy New Year to your fortune. Later, skater. Later, Jordan. Yeah, I'll see you all around. I'm only here for sick diesel. That's fair. That's very fair. My friend has a quick question. Those models are by the Chairlord Andrew. There's a section about that in the frequently asked questions document in the description. Okay. Happy New Year, Takina. I hope you have a peaceful rest of your day. You too. Alright. Farewell, everyone. Farewell. Happy New Year. Goodbye.